To make the writing a bit bigger. So much going on. Honestly, bear with me 1 second. Let me just do. Okay, I'm back. Right. Okay, I've got. I didn't have the writing bigger there, but I'm all good now. So I've. Let's see. Thank you guys for being here and welcome. I finally made it to the live. Like I said, there's so much going on. Very, very busy, but I've got my Oh, let's just reduce the volume there. Okay, I've got this on as well, so I'll be able to, get to, to see what questions are coming through on here too. So, welcome everyone. Let's see who's here. We've got Malapel. Hey, Malapel. Hey, Ivan. Hey, Bronwin. Ashwini. Good to see you guys. Hey, Sirish, welcome, guys. And we've got Miss Selfless, Rachel, Shay G, Emily, welcome, guys. Shannon, Elaine, happy 888, everyone, for yesterday. But we're still in the energy anyway. So let's jump in since there's already quite a few questions in there. Let's see what messages are coming through. So we'll start with Malapel. So since you're the first person on there. Hi, Sandra. What are Gemini's next actions towards me in the near future and messages from him? So I did say it's just my live with just my decks. So let's see what's coming through. I do have a couple of other decks as well in case I do need to bring those in. So thank you, angels. What are Gemini's next actions towards Malapel in the near future? What are Gemini's next actions towards Malapel in the near future? Okay, so cards that we've got first of all is forgiveness. And what we've got here, forgive all that happened in the past to heal yourself. So what you're being shown here is that Gemini is working on forgiving himself. For things that happened in the past, things that have happened with you, he's working on that forgiveness because, these are things that divine masculines tend to hold on to, that pain of the pain that they caused you. And it's something that he's working on forgiving himself for so that he can then be able to come forward to you. It's a journey of healing. It's always about remembering that this journey is a journey of healing. So he is also on this journey of working on forgiving himself, healing the past, so that he can then be able to come to you. So that's what he's working on in the near future to then be able to come forward. And we also have truth. And the message is speak your truth, even if others may not get you. So he's also working on speaking his truth, coming forward towards you to speak his truth, to tell you how he truly feels. This is something that he's not managed to do for some time. And it is about him getting past those fears. The reading that I did today was all about divine masculines working on releasing fears. So if you haven't checked that out, I feel that's showing what Gemini is going to be doing in the near future, so that he can be able to come to you to release fears and also to speak his truth so that he can tell you how he truly feels. So that's what he's working on. So his messages to you at this time. So we'll bring in my new deck. So thank you, angels. The secrets they never tell. What does Gemini want to say to Malapel today? What is Gemini wanting to say to Malapel today? What is Gemini wanting to say to Malapel? Okay, so first of all, he's saying to you, nobody else who can ever fill your shoes. So he knows that when it comes to you, there's absolutely nobody else who can ever compare to you or can ever fill your shoes. So that's what he's saying to you. Then he's also saying to you, one day, I think I know what I am doing. The next day, I am lost again. Life can be so hard sometimes. So he is struggling. When it comes to his own journey, he's struggling. Sometimes he feels like he knows what he's doing, where he's going forward, what he's going to do. This is not to do with the love with you. This is in his own life. Maybe sometimes he wants to do certain things and then he doesn't quite know what to do the next day. And he's saying to you, that's what's, sort of keeping him back. It's like he's still working through things. And he's saying to you, life can be so hard sometimes. And I also really felt this block coming through on my throat. So this is also about him struggling even with the words to speak. So sometimes he may feel like, I am going to move forward, I am going to speak my truth, I'm going to come in and talk to you, and then he just gets this block and he just doesn't know what to do anymore, and he can't come forward and speak to you. So he's saying to you, life can be so hard sometimes. I miss being with you, holding you, kissing you, making love to you. So he's also showing you here that he's missing spending time with you. You know, he misses you and he wishes that he was with you. I am spending a lot of time alone, reflecting, growing, learning, healing, transforming. So he is going through a transformation and healing, you know, focusing on himself as well right now. That's where he needs to work on his forgiveness of the self and work on releasing, you know, the fears that are holding him back, that block his throat. So he is spending time alone doing these things as well. And he's also saying to you, when is the right divine timing? God will bring us back together again. So he's saying to you, it will all happen in the right divine timing and we will be brought to, back together again. Okay, we've got Ivan next. Can I get Angel a message from my eternal flower? So let's see. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Ivan's eternal flower? So I'm just going to do the first few people and then I'll get on to the donations. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you, angels. What is Ivan's eternal flower wanting to say? So there's a lot of thinking coming through here. What is Ivan's eternal flower wanting to say to Ivan today? Not many cards coming out. So let's see. So we've had only 3 cards jump out. So let's see what's coming through here. So first card that has come out is, if only I could just hear your voice. So, you know, she misses your voice and she's saying to you, if only I could just hear your voice again. You know, it's something that she would want to hear again. So I'm just going to check in to see what's going on with her as well. Let's bring in the Power in Nature Twin Flame Oracle. Thank you, angels. What is going on with Ivan's eternal flower at this time? What is she working on? What is going on with Ivan's eternal flower at this time? I'm really getting this energy. No cards not coming out as well. This energy of you know, sort of kind of going within, kind of focusing the energy so much on herself at this time. What is going, and it makes sense, you know, especially with this 8-8 energy that we've had. You know, this is really about inner healing for all of us. So she may be really working on that as well. Thank you, angels. What is going on with Ivan's eternal flower? So let's see what's coming through here. Rebirth. So powerful card to come out: revival, renewal, and transforming for the better. So this explains the fact that, you know, I really felt withdrawn energy, sort of energy going back to herself, even in the cards not coming out, you know, and she's going through a rebirth right now, a transformation, and it's powerful, especially with all the, you know, these powerful energies that we're in. So she's going through that revival, renewal, and transforming for the better. We also have here divine feminine, going with the flow, independent, focusing on self-love. So that's what she's focusing on right now when it comes to her own life, loving herself. You know, she's sort of really putting her energy a lot into that. She's also getting signs and synchronicities. You're constantly being guided on your journey through signs and synchronicities. Trust them. So that's what she is sort of focusing on. You know, I just really felt I was meant to share that with you as well. And then she's also saying to you, I don't need to know all the answers. I trust in the divine. So she's not, you know, sort of trying to work things out. What's going to happen with the two of you? When is it going to happen? She's sort of giving it to God and trusting in that. And that's what she's saying to you. And to finish off, she's also saying, taking action on your part is necessary to move things forward between us. When you are ready, of course. I understand though, and I am patient. So she's letting you know that, you know, she's patient. She's focused on herself right now. You know, she's not going to be the one to come forward to move things forward with you, you know, at this time anyway. That's not what she is focusing on. She is sort of pulling her energy back to herself and saying to you, I am patient. I am doing me for now. But, you know, she misses your voice and she would love to hear your voice again. But I really feel right now her energy is very much when it comes focus on this rebirth. And, you know, it's like like a stage of a journey that she's on, which is a powerful thing because, especially with the energy that we're in as well. So I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Miss Satisfied. Hi, Sandra. Happy Friday. What messages does Mark have for me today? Does he want reunion? So thank you, angels. What is Mark wanting to say to Bronwin today? Does he want reunion? What is Mark wanting to say to Bronwin? Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. So first of all, we've got my mother wounds are holding me back. So he's showing you what's going on with him. There are some wounds to do with his mother, maybe from childhood, things that have happened with his mother, whatever that is. It could have been, maybe he was wanting to please his mother, or, maybe his mom wasn't there when he was young, whatever it is. But it's something that he's still needing to work on, and is holding him back. And he's also saying to you, people around me think I am doing fine, but I am not okay. So, he may seem like he's doing okay, in the day-to-day life that he's living, the things that he's doing, but he's not okay. He's got those mother wounds, those things that are going on with him, but he's also, missing you. And, he may seem like he's okay, but he's saying to you, but I am not. And then we also have here, I have never known anyone like you before. Who are you really? So, this is about him just realizing that there's just something special about you. What is it? What's going on? And he's saying, I've never known anyone like you. Who are you really? He's also saying to you here, I wish I hadn't messed things up so badly with you. So he wishes that things were different. That he hadn't messed things up so badly with you. He's also saying to you, I am a very stubborn person, and I am struggling with the idea and possibility of change. So he is struggling with changing within himself, going through the transformation. And also, because he may have these mother wounds, it's something deeper that he really needs to face and, dive deep into. And, he may actually struggle with that, facing those things, facing himself, and he's saying to you, I am a very stubborn person. He may not be stubborn when it comes to other things, but when it comes to doing that work that he needs to do, or even changing certain things in his life, I feel this energy of being happy with his comfort zone in a way, and saying to you, I am struggling with the idea and possibility of change. So he knows he needs to change things in his life, but he's struggling with that. But he's saying to you, you're asking, does he want reunion with me? Us starting afresh sounds so good to me. I even dream of it. So it's something that he wants. He dreams about it and it sounds so good to him. So it's something that he wants, but I feel right now he's not ready to do that yet, because he still has these things that he needs to face within himself and in his own life. Those wounds, mother wounds, he came out for a reason. Things that are going deeper with him that he needs to work through first to then be able to move forward. But he does want that reunion with you. I hope that helps. Okay, and then we'll do a Shwini, and then I'll move on to the onto donations after this. Right, we've got what is Amit thinking about as channels and his next actions. Thank you, angels. Let's do his next actions. What are Amit's next actions towards Ashwini? What are his next actions towards Ashwini? What are his next actions towards Ashwini? What are Amit's next actions towards Ashwini? Thank you, angels. What are Amit's next actions towards Ashwini? We've got communication that has come out here. So he wants to communicate. Messages coming your way, incoming miracles. So I feel that this is something that he wants to bring in. That communication with you, to tell you what's been going on in his life. I don't feel it's about him coming in to have that life with you, but it's about just wanting to bring in that communication, to not be in this place where there is no communication between the two of you. He wants to bring that in. It's something that he's thinking about. And when he comes in, it will surprise you, to be like this miracle, coming into your life as well. And then what else is he doing? We also have the bigger picture that has come out. There's always a bigger picture for the highest good of all. And I feel this is also a reminder for you that when it comes to your journey, there is a bigger picture that is for the highest good of all. It's not just about you and him. coming back together and having a life together. This journey is way bigger than that. And that, as I always say, is going to be that icing on the top, the cherry on top of the icing of the cake. But a lot more has to happen first. So that's what you're being shown as well with this card. And then we also asked about his next actions. We've got here rest and relax. And he says there is no need to worry, relax and look after yourself. And I feel this is more like a message for you. You know, when you start to worry about what is he doing, what are his next actions, you know, when is he going to come, relax. That's what you're being shown. There is all part of that bigger picture when it comes to your journey. There is no need to worry, rest and relax and look after yourself. So that's a message coming through for you that I feel is coming more from his higher self and from the divine as well. So what are his messages towards you? Thank you, angels. What are Amit's messages towards, or what does Amit want to say? What does Amit want to say to Ashwini today? What does Amit want to say to Ashwini? What is Amit wanting to say to Ashwini today? What is Amit wanting to say? So let's see what I need us to talk again. I am going to contact you. So that's the energy that was coming through. You were asking about his next actions. He does want to bring in that communication. You know, he just wants the two of you to talk. He misses just having conversations with you. And he's saying, I need us to talk again. So it's something that he really feels that he needs for the two of you to talk again. And he's saying, I am going to contact you. He's also saying to you, I am learning to love myself. I didn't know how. So he's letting you know that where he is right now on his own journey, he's learning to love himself. It's something that he didn't know how to do, and he's learning to do that. I know it's me who needs to take the step to bring this in physically. It is my part to do so, not yours, and I will. So he's saying to you, I know it's me who needs to bring in that communication, who needs to move forward towards you, you know, and it's my part to do that. And, you know, he's saying to you, and it's not yours, and I will. He's also saying to you here, what we had was beautiful and special. I often ask myself, what was I doing walking away from that? So where he is right now, you know, in the situation that he is in, the marriage, whatever it is, you know, he's kind of looking at that and thinking, what am I doing here? You know, what I had with you, it was special and beautiful. And he often asks himself, what was he thinking walking away from that? And to finish off, he's saying there's something very special about us. I know it and I feel it. So he's letting you know that he knows that there's something special about the two of you when it comes to this connection. He knows that and he feels it. So that's what he's wanting you to know. Okay, so now moving on to the donations. I see there's some donations there. Thank you so much, everyone, for those donations, starting with Sirish. Thank you, Sirish. So let's see your question there. A huge congratulations on your new course. Thank you so much, Sirish. And you know, that's actually given me the chance to actually mention it as well. If you haven't checked that out, you know, I put a post about this on the community page, and I did a reading, well, a video about it as well, a video when I was out in nature yesterday. You know, for my new course, it's called Divine Feminine, Flourish in Your Power and Magnificence. And I am starting this course as well this weekend when I'm going to be busy sorting things out in the flat. I am going to be listening to those messages as well. And, you know, they're really messages to help you. They are for the Divine Feminine. And it's really talking about the twin flame journey, you and your divine masculine, how you can move forward. I talk about my journey a bit as well in there, you know, and it's really the different sort of stages or not stages, it's the different things that you can do to work on yourself, such as tackling your ego, you know, your ego mind and overcoming fears, you know, rebuilding your confidence. And then what else do we have? Letting go and surrendering into power. You know, these are sort of the modules that are in there. And we also have as well, what else do we have? I'm trying to think about them. Leaning upon divine power, because there's 7 of them. So there's a couple more that I am. Then there's the last one is thriving in your magnificence. And then there's one more that I can't think of from the top of my head. But, you know, healing your wounded feminine energy. And there's one more, because there's 8. But, you know, it's those kind of things that are really about you working on yourself, you know, things that you do need on this journey to help you to get more into that place of being one with yourself, that inner union as well, everything that has to do with your actual journey with your divine masculine to help you to get to the place of then being able to attract all that you desire and thriving in your magnificence, the magnificent divine feminine that you are. It's all covered in there. So do check it out. And and it's 50% off for now up until the 22nd of August. And and I just I haven't done it yet myself, but the messages that were coming through were powerful, and I just do check it out. That's all I can say to you. Okay, so let's see. So thank you, Sirish, for reminding me to talk about that, because that was my intention as well. So can I please get current messages from Brandon and any guidance from the angels career-wise? So thank you, angels. Guidance for Sirish career-wise. What does Sirish need to know career-wise? What does Sirish need to know? Guidance career-wise. Okay, we've got here, let your heart be your guide. So they're saying to you, when it comes to that career, maybe you are wanting to change your career. Listen to your heart. Your heart will guide you towards the right thing for you, the thing that you are meant to be doing at this time. So let your heart be your guide. It can be, just listen to your heart is what I feel you're being shown here. Whatever vibration you are in attracts that of the same vibration into your life. So the more you are feeling good in higher vibration, you are going to attract that career that you are, desiring, or that is of that same vibration. That is going to be the thing that you are truly meant to do as well. So that's coming through as well. And then we also have angels are all around you, surrounding you with love. So, they are there helping you, surrounding you with love. Ask for the guidance and help as well in relation to your career. The more you believe, the more miracles you see in your life. So keep believing. I feel that it is coming in for you. This 888 energy that we're in is really there to open up new beginnings. Where things have been on hold in a way or in standstill, there is a shift that's coming in. It may not happen tomorrow, but it's opening up for new beginnings when it comes to all different areas of your life. And that's part of what the course also really covers. It's clearing what's holding you back within so that you can then be able to attract and open up to those opportunities that are meant to come into your life. So, the more you believe, the more miracles you see in your life. So let's get one message as well. Thank you, angels, for career. What else is coming through for Sirish? Okay, so the other message that has come out for you. So we've got patience that has also come out. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future, you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So maybe you're being guided to learn something new to do with a change in career. You're being asked to do that. Be patient. It's going to come in. The perfect time for it will come in. And I really feel, as I said, those new beginnings opening up that will help you to move forward towards that new career. But maybe right now you may need to study something or learn something that's going to help you with that a change in career. And then the other card is Teresa, and it's time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So that's also come out for a reason. Maybe it's just time for yourself, time to really listen to your heart, what is guiding you to do. Because sometimes when we're busy doing things and helping others and working and all these things, we may not hear those quieter messages, or we're thinking so much from the mind and we're not listening to the heart. And I feel you're being guided to just make some time for you and listen to those messages coming from the heart, and you are going to find the answers about what to do and how to move forward as well when it comes to this career. So I am wishing you all the best with it, and I trust that it is going to work out. Thank you, angels. What does Brandon want to say to Sirish today? What is Brandon wanting to say? Wow. Okay. So first of all, he's saying to you, I have further wounds that I need to heal. So that really jumped out as well. So it's obviously coming out for a reason. And, this may be something that has happened with his father, maybe, in his childhood, something that he's needing to work through and heal. Sometimes we may just think, divine masculine is not moving forward. Why is he not coming to me? But there are other deeper things that they'll be working through or needing to work through, to do with his childhood, to do with his father wounds. And that's what he's showing you here as well. He's also saying to you, isn't this love something else? Whoa. So he's saying this love that is there between the two of us, it's like nothing he's ever experienced before. Isn't it something else? He's also saying to you, I wish it was all just simple. So he wishes, that it was all just simple. He didn't have to work through all the healing and how life can be difficult and all these things. It was just that simple to just move forward and be with you. He's saying, I wish it was all just that simple. He's also saying to you here, there is simply no one else like you, and there never will be. So he knows that when he comes to you, there's just nobody else like you. And he's saying to you, there never will be. So you are his person, and he knows that for sure. He's also saying to you here, I pretend to be okay, but I'm broken inside without you. So he's also letting you know that, he feels that, it's sort of like, he just wishes that he could be with you. He feels his heart breaks in a way from not being with you. But he is in a place where he's still needing to work on certain things to be able to actually be with you. But he hurts inside, his heart is broken inside because he's not actually with you. He's also saying to you, we are not over. We are just on a journey of coming back to each other in this physical world. So he's saying to you, not being together right now, it's not that we are over. It's not that it's not coming. It is coming. We are just on this journey of coming back to each other in this physical world. And it is a journey that involves healing, that involves releasing those things of the past, those father wounds, all those things that he needs to work through. And it's never just about the one thing. There's a lot of different things involved in the healing and the releasing karma and all these things. So he's saying to you, it's a journey, but we are on this journey of coming back together into each other's life, in this physical world. So that's what he's wanting you to know today. I hope that helps. And thank you again for that donation. Okay. You'll be going in and out of the thing. So I'm just going to go to the other donations here. Emily G, thank you so much, Emily. Are there any messages about incoming energy into my life? Okay, so let's see. Incoming energy into Emily's life. Let's see. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through about incoming energy into Emily's life? What messages are coming through for incoming energy into Emily's life? Anything else? Okay, I think that's that. So we've got let your heart be your guide. So, again, this is about you, towards those things that you are desiring, the things that you're dreaming about. Let your heart guide you, for things to come into our lives, energies to come into our life. Remember, we are creating our life. So, whatever it is that you are desiring to come in, keep thinking about that, thinking about it in a positive way. Whatever your heart is guiding you to do as well, go for those things. And the more you are doing that, the more it's going to bring in as well your true desires. And then we also have here, you will get there. There is no need to rush, one day at a time. So, even with the things that you are wondering about, what's the incoming energy, you will get there. To what is meant for you will not pass you by, is what I'm hearing coming through. You will get there. That energy that's meant to come in, the things that are meant to come in for you, you will get there. The time will come, the perfect time for those things to come into your life. And there is no need to rush as well, one day at a time. Angels are all around you, surrounding you with love. So you are being watched over, and all the things that you desire as well being brought in for you at the right time. Give yourself credit for all the hard work you've been putting in on yourself. So it's a reminder that, your life is a journey of you working on yourself and healing yourself and, creating the life that you desire. And you've been doing well in that. So give yourself credit for that hard work you're putting in. So incoming energy, thank you, angels. What else is coming through for Emily? What else is coming through for Emily? Incoming energy. So first of all, we've got here, enough. So you're being reminded that you are unique and nobody else compares to you. So you are enough for those things that you're dreaming of and the things that you desire. And the sort of incoming energy that has come through as well. We've got all paths lead home. So whichever way, whichever path they're on will get them back home to you. So I feel this is incoming energy of your divine masculine. You know, they will come forward, they will come back home to you, whatever path they're on. So it's like that incoming energy of that reunion of them coming back to you, and they will come to you at the right time. Balance is also come out. So, you know, and I feel the energies that are coming in are really the energies to do with this 8-8 portal. It's really, yes, it is about the things going on in our outside worlds, but it's also about what's going on within us. And it's the balance that's coming in more for you. You know, you are going to feel more balanced within, even more balanced than you have, you know, in the past. And I've really been feeling that, you know, more peace, more balance, and, you know, just feeling more connected to myself as well. So that's what's coming in, finding balance in all areas of your life. So that's the incoming energy that's really coming in for you, especially up with this Lionsgate portal. And, you know, and finding balance in all areas of your life, giving and receiving. So that's what's coming through. So there's more of that balance coming in and more joy. You know, this is about things going on with you, and what's going on within you is what is reflected in your outside world. When you find more of that joy within, you find more of that joy in your outside world. You know, things will start to come into your life. You start to attract those things that you are dreaming about, that you're thinking about. You know, that's why the other message was for you to really think about, you know, those positive things that you're desiring. And there's more joy coming in for you, the more of that energy of joy. And that's going to bring more joy as well, you know, when it comes to your 3D world. Do the things that bring you joy. You know, live your life joyfully. So you're being reminded to live your life joyfully. Be in that energy of joy. Messages from your divine masculine. Thank you, angels. What does Emily's divine masculine want to say to Emily today? What is he wanting to say? Okay, so we've got as well here from your divine masculine. Every day I wish I was with you. Where I am not really living my life as I would like to. I am just surviving. So your divine masculine is letting you know that, you know, where they are right now, it's like they're not really fully living their life. You know, they're just surviving, just getting on with life. And, you know, and that's what he's saying to you. Isn't this love something else? Whoa. So he thinks about this love with you. He's like, isn't this something else? You know, nothing like he's ever experienced before. I can't keep living life like this without you. So he's not happy where he is. I have to sort this out. So he's letting you know that, you know, he really needs and wants to change things in his life right now. He's not happy where he is. And he's saying to you, I have to sort this out. You are the whole package. So when he thinks about you, for him, you are everything, you know, the whole package. And that's what he's saying. I stay away because I tend to think that you're better off without me. And like a sad face there. So, you know, he is still working on his worthiness as well. You know, knowing that he is enough for you, that he's worthy of this love, you know, because sometimes he just stays away because he may feel like you're better off without him, because he doesn't feel worthy of you, or he doesn't feel like he is able to give you what he wants to be able to give you, you know. So he stays away because, you know, he tends to think you are better off without him. These are all just his own thoughts. And then he's also saying to you, I am resisting awakening and trying to stay in my comfort zone. So, you know, even though he's not happy where he is, you know, he sort of tries to stay there because it's what he knows. So he is dealing with his own fears as well, fear of the unknown, fear of change. And he's saying to you, but I know I really need change. So he knows he's not happy there. He knows that he wants to change things. But then sometimes he tends to feel like you're better off without him. And, you know, and he knows he really needs change. And he's just living. He's just surviving. He's not really living his life, but he struggles with bringing in that change. So that's what he's also letting you know. So I hope that helps, sending you so much love. Okay, thank you for that donation. And then we've got Shannon. So I'm just doing donations at this time. Thank you so much, everyone, for those donations. Thank you, Shannon. Are there any messages for me today? Okay, we'll bring in angel messages for you. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Shannon today? What messages are coming through for Shannon today? Trust all is well because it is. So the angels are saying to you, trust that all is well because it is when it comes to your journey with your divine masculine, other areas of your life, and you are enough and you are worthy. So you are worthy of that life that you are dreaming of. You are enough. They are saying to you, and trust all is well because it is. Your reunion is nigh. So they're also saying to you, your reunion is near, it is coming, and trust that all is well because it is. So everything is being prepared so that it comes in for you. So that's what they're wanting you to know. Thank you, angels. What else is coming through? What other messages are coming through for Shannon at this time? Okay, so we also have here acceptance. Accept what is. Accept yourself as you are and accept what is. So it's also a reminder to be in that energy of acceptance because it does help you to find more of that peace. We also have grounding. So, work on balancing your emotions, get grounded. So if you haven't been outside today, or, with this 8-8, with this 8-8 energy or Lion's Gate energy, you're being guided to go out as well because grounding is really going to help with balancing your emotions. And, it's something that is really necessary as well to be out in nature, especially with these energies, connect with nature. So that's coming through for you as well to help you to ground yourself. And then we also have here a new start is on the horizon, new beginnings. So you're being shown that there are new beginnings coming in for you. That's why you're being shown trust all is well because it is. And your reunion is nigh. So things are moving forward. As I said, this 888 portal energy is there to bring in new beginnings. And again, I keep talking about the course because that's why I was guided strongly to bring that course in yesterday to help all divine feminines or whoever feels guided to go for that course, to help you to release whatever it is that you may still be holding on to. It may even be things that you're not aware of that you may still be holding on to or needing to work through so that you release that and then be able to open up to those new beginnings that are coming in. But you're being shown here, new beginnings are coming. So, and they are on the horizon, which is really beautiful. Luck and prosperity, good things are coming. So beautiful cards for you, Shannon. There is a change that's coming in for you. I feel in your journey as well with your divine masculine, but also in other areas of your life. 8 is all about that prosperity. You may see ladybird or ladybug, whatever word you tend to use, but this is your sign from heaven that good things are coming, luck is on your side. So really beautiful. So let's see what your divine masculine is saying. Thank you, angels. What is Shannon's divine masculine wanting to say to Shannon today? What is Shannon's divine masculine wanting to say to Shannon? Okay, so he's saying to you, I miss seeing your beautiful face, our friendship, the things we used to do together, our chats, laughing with you. So, he misses spending time with you. He misses seeing your face and just talking to you, those things he thinks about, and he just wishes he was able to do all that with you as well. He's also saying to you here, I just want to show you the love that I have for you, and I want to make it up to you for all this time we've spent apart. So, this is something that he really thinks about. He thinks of the time that it has been since, you've known each other and not been able to be together. And, and he has so much love for you. And he's saying, I just want to show you the love that I have for you. And I want to make up for all this time that we've been apart. I feel that he feels bad for not moving things forward. I always really get that from his energy. And, and he wants to make up for that. So that's what he's also saying to you. He's also saying to you here, I think the world of you. So, you are just he just thinks the world of you. You're everything to him. And that's what he's also saying. He's also saying to you here, I have never stopped loving you. So his love for you has always been strong and it will always will be. He's saying to you, I've never stopped loving you, even when I'm not moving forward, even when I'm stuck in my situation for however long, I've never stopped loving you. And he's also saying to you to finish off, I am peeling off the layers bit by bit, and I am finding my way back to you. So he wants you to know that he is doing what he needs to do. You know, it may be slow and steady, bit by bit, but he is peeling off those layers, you know, and he is finding his way back to you. And, you know, as I said, when it comes to, you know, I was speaking about, I think it was Sirish's reading, you know, it's like there are so many layers to peel. You know, it's the same way it is for us as divine feminines. Even if sometimes we may feel like, oh, you know, I'm doing great. There is still so much else that is going on with us. You know, we are healing for generations. You know, we are the ones who've come in at this time to really shift things. So there's so much that we're clearing. There's so much the divine masculines are doing as well. So that's what he's saying to you. I am peeling off the layers bit by bit, but I am finding my way back to you. So really beautiful. That's what he's wanting you to know. I hope that helps. Okay. Then we also have Elaine here. This is Elaine, who's a member. That's it. Hi, Elaine. Thank you there for being here. Hi, Sandra. How does DMVD feel about me? Okay, let's see. So today I'm just sticking to this deck for everyone from the Divine Masculine. Thank you, angels. How does DD feel about Elaine? How does VG feel about Elaine? What's he wanting to say? Okay, let's get these. Oh, right, there we go. Right, I think about you more than you'd ever imagine. So he wants you to know that you are on his mind. He's constantly thinking about you, and he's saying, I think about you more than you'd ever imagine. It breaks my heart to know that I hurt you so much. You know, so when he thinks about how he's hurt you, you know, being where he is, not being with you, you know, he's saying to you, it breaks my heart to know how much I hurt you. He's also saying to you here, I wish for us to spend the rest of our lives together. You know, so you're the one that he feels like you're the one that he wants to be with for the rest of his life. And he's saying to you here, I wish for us to spend the rest of our lives together. He's also saying to you, when is the right divine timing, God will bring us back together again. So it's also a reminder that it all comes in the right divine timing. You know, as I was saying as well with Shannon, there's a lot that divine masculines are clearing and working on and healing, you know, so, and it's being guided from above. So when it comes to the two of you coming together, it will be, you know, directed by God. It's all part of the divine plan. So he's saying to you, when is the right divine timing, God will bring us back together. He's also saying to you here, this healing stuff is not easy. Sometimes it's easier to just ignore it. So he's showing you as well that, you know, he knows that he needs to work on himself. He knows he needs to face himself. He knows he needs to heal certain things, but it's not easy. And he's saying to you, sometimes it's easier to just ignore it. So sometimes, you know, he may sometimes feel like, oh, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to do this. And then he just pulls back. He just ignores it. So he's also letting you know that he is sort of struggling with that healing and that facing his own fears and, you know, things that he needs to face when it comes to his own, you know, like to his past as well, you know, things he needs to heal. So sometimes he just kind of ignores it and just gets on with life, you know. And I also feel for him, it's like he goes for distractions, you know, things that will distract him from the things that he knows that he needs to do, like a relationship, you know, dating other people, that kind of thing. You know, I say that because I know that, you know, you have said before. So it's like for him, it's actually more a distraction. He knows that you're the person for him, but because he would rather ignore facing the healing and all that, he will go for a distraction instead. So that's what he's showing you here. And he's also saying to you, you make me feel the best I've ever felt my whole life. So when he comes to you, you're the person who makes him feel the best that he's ever felt before in his whole life. That's why he knows that you're the one that he wants to be with. and spend the rest of his life with. But he just needs to stop running from facing his own demons and stop distracting himself. I say demons, things going on with him, not that he has demons, but, his own sort of inner issues or whatever you want to call them, wounds. And he just needs to stop that running or distracting himself and really face that. Stop ignoring that, but he knows you make him feel the best that he's ever felt his whole life. And he just needs to face all those things to then be able to have that life with you. So that's what he's showing you there. I hope that helps. Okay, so let's keep going. Then we've got Victor. Hey, Victor. Any messages from my beautiful twin? Thank you, angels. What is Victor's beautiful twin wanting to say to Victor today? What is Victor's beautiful twin wanting to say? And thank you, moderators. Thank you, Victor, for all the work that you do on the channel. It means so much. Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. He's saying to you, there is something special, very special about us. I know it, I feel it. So your twin knows that, this connection that he has with you, it is something very special. He knows it and he feels it as well. I have further wounds that I need to heal. So, he has wounds to do with his father. It could be to do with childhood, things that happened with his father, things that he needs to heal. And that's what he's also showing you here, those things that he needs to face when it comes to himself. And he's letting you know that, this is something that he needs to work through as well to then be able to, to move forward in his own life. Those kind of wounds that you may have, father wounds, mother wounds, those childhood wounds, really hold you back from being able to move forward, into your true self. So that's what he is saying to you as well. He's also saying to you, I am on it, babe. I'm on it. I am doing what I need to do in my own life. I am on it when it comes to the two of us. I am on it, babe, because I am going to come to you. So he's letting you know that, he will heal the things that he needs to heal. He is going to come to you and he's saying to you, I am on it. I'm doing what I need to do. And he's also saying to you, you are what I've been searching for all my life. So when he comes to you, he knows that you're what he's been searching for all his life. And that's what he's saying to you. I have so much that I would like to say to you. So there's a lot that he wants to open up and speak to you and talk out to you about, and he's saying, I have so much I want to say to you, but I am going to come to you. He will come forward, he will communicate, he will do that healing, he will face those further wounds and all the things that he needs to do so that he can then be able to move forward. I hope that helps. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Emily, about my top. Thank you, beautiful. Was gifted a membership. Oh, Victor has gifted Emily membership. Thank you so much, Victor. That's amazing. Everyone, let's put some hearts in there for Victor. Thank you so much, Victor. That's really beautiful. May the universe bless you abundantly, Victor. Beautiful. Okay. Mangal is next. Messages from above. Thank you so much for the donation, Mangal. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Mangal today? What messages are coming through? So just for everyone, just to let you know, I am doing donations at this time. What messages are coming through for Mangal? Thank you, angels. Or the members as well. What messages are coming through for Mangal? The ones that are highlighted. Okay, so Mangal, messages coming through for you here. So let's see. I'm just going to see. First of all, we've got present. So you're being asked, always live your life in the present moment. So it's a reminder for you to be in the present moment, rather than being lost in fears and worries about the future, when things are going to shift, what's going to happen, things that are not going well in your life or things of the past, always live in the present moment. That's where your power is what's coming through there. And then we also have here strength. You are strong enough. to keep going. So you are strong enough to keep going. So, I feel that sometimes you may feel like it's all just a bit too much, things going on, one thing after another, but you're being reminded that you have that strength. You are a powerful divine feminine and you are strong enough to keep going. And always remember, God never gives you what you cannot handle. So, they're saying to you, don't be lost in the things that are not going well or worrying about it. Give it to heaven and be more in the present moment. Because the more we worry about things, the more we bring that in. What we focus on is what we create. If there's anything that I've really, really worked out and it's like magic when you really get it, is that you have to focus on your desires. And when you do, you will see the difference in your life. Rather than what's lacking or what's not going right, keep focusing on your desires. When you see yourself getting lost in what's not going right, come back to affirmations. Everything is always working out for me. I am rich in all things. Whatever it is, that is a way to counter those negative thoughts or that focusing on lack that you're doing. It's always about shifting your focus. So, you're being reminded here you can do this and you are strong enough to keep going. And then we also have trust that has come out. Trust is key when it comes to your twin flame journey. But I feel here this is also about trusting the divine, trusting God to bring you in those things that you're dreaming of and desiring at the perfect time. So, keep going and keep trusting. And also we've got belief that has come out for you. So you're being reminded to believe with the Creator. Anything and everything is possible. Believe to see. So that they're saying to you, you got to believe it. You got to focus it on it, what you are desiring, and then you got to believe it. It is already mine. It is, see yourself in that situation. Believe to see. And then we also have reunion that has come out for you here. And the message is getting together, spending time with each other. So you're being shown as well when it comes to your journey with your divine masculine, the chance of that reunion is going to come in as well. A chance to get together, spend time with each other, talk, whether it's online, in person, over the phone, whatever it may be, that chance is going to come as well. So that's come through for you as well for a reason. So I'm just going to get another message for you. Thank you, angels. What else is coming through? Messages from above for Aram Mangal. Okay, so we've got again, you two are truly meant to be. So, this is also to do with your connection. And they are on their way to you, trust. So, trust is essential for your twin flame journey. You are worthy, or you are worthy of all the amazing things in your life. Believe it. You're worthy of all amazing things in life. Believe it. So again, the message of believing, is about getting out of the doubt, to really believe that it's all, to know in yourself that you're worthy, that, you will have all the things that are meant for you, and to really believe that God has got you, trust that God has got you, and, and that you're worthy of all those things. So that's what's coming through for you. I hope that helps, and thank you for that donation. Okay. Victor has gifted Desiree as well a membership there. Victor, sending you so much love. Thank you for doing that. Again, some more hearts for Victor there. Thank you, Victor, sending you so much love. Okay, so let's see. And we've got Victor gifted Ashwini as well membership. Victor, you're amazing. You are going to get a little surprised, by the way. I'm not going to say much, but you know when it comes, in whatever way that's going to be. Okay, I can just feel it that there's something coming in for you. Okay, here we go. We've got DK. Thank you for that donation. Beautiful. Is RR healing his heart? Any messages from him and my guides? So let's start with a message from your guides first. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for RR? What messages are coming through for RR at this time? What messages are coming through for RR? Okay, so we've got here, they're preparing to communicate with you. So, you're asking is he healing his heart? The angels are showing you here that, he's also preparing to communicate with you. And, and I really feel, as I've been saying, that there are new beginnings coming in after this 8-8 portal or energy that we've been in. It doesn't mean that, just because it's happened, it's going to happen tomorrow or the next day. It will come in at the perfect time for your journey. But this energy has been so powerful for bringing in new beginnings, and it's shifting things for the journey as well, for us individually within ourselves in our life, but also when it comes to the journey. So you're being shown here that RR is preparing to communicate as well, and it will come in at the perfect time. It is already yours. It is only a matter of divine timing for it to show up in your physical world. So, this is RR, this is that communication, this is that love that you're desiring. But also, this is other things that you may be wanting to bring into your life. Things that you're dreaming about, they are already yours. It's only a matter of divine timing for it to show up in your life. The more grateful you are, the more magic appears in your life. So it's a reminder for you to be in that energy of gratitude. And the more grateful you are, the more magic appears in your life. We also have here, release negative emotions to become more balanced within. So, and this is something that we constantly work on. Sometimes we can be feeling really good, but then, certain emotions come up. There could be things that you haven't dealt with, that are deeper within. It could be something happens in your day, with other people or whatever. So it's about constantly working on releasing those negative emotions, those fears and everything. And one of the modules in my course is tackling the ego mind, and because it brings in all sorts of things and overcoming fears. So it's about releasing fear, and fear is to do with the negativity, and you think negative thoughts, it builds up into something else, and it brings up negative emotions, fear, whatever it may be. So that's what's really coming through as well here, to become more balanced within. So that's what your guides or angels have got for you there. So is RR healing his heart? What messages does he have for you? Thank you, angels. Is RR okay? I'm being guided to do this deck for you as well, DK. Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through for DK today? What other messages are coming through for DK? So let's see what's also coming through for you here. So we've got here divine feminine, and the message is going with the flow, independent, focusing on self-love. So I feel this is about you stepping more into your divine feminine power. You're really being guided to do that. Focus on self-love, do things for yourself. It's the weekend now. It can be about you taking yourself out on a date or whatever it may be. This came through as well in the reading that I did as well for everyone today. You can check that out for divine feminines. Celebrating life, doing you. And just going with the flow. That's about trusting the universe, trusting where life is leading you, going with the flow, not trying to worry or make things happen, but just go with the flow and, and flourish in your independence as well is what's coming through there. And then we've got rebirth that has come out. And I feel this is what you are being shown as well. This 8-8 or Lion's Gate portal has been there to bring in a rebirth for you. This is revival, renewal, transforming for the better. So you are going through a transformation right now. Rebirth is something that we constantly go through. As we go through these kind of portals as well, they're there to help us to go higher within ourselves, when it comes to your consciousness, when it comes to, moving higher, when it comes to your own path, getting, and all these things. So you are going through that transformation for the better as well. And I feel it is to do with this Lionsgate portal. And then the other message for you is perseverance, to not give up. Don't give up on this love. Don't give up on your connection. Don't give up on RR, don't give up on the dreams that you have, other things that you are doing in your life. Everything comes in at the right time, but the message is to not give up. Okay, thank you, angels. What is RR healing his heart? Any messages from him? Is RR healing his heart? Any messages from him? What else is RR wanting to say? Okay. He's saying to you, never doubt the way I feel about you. I love you. So he's letting you know that he loves you. He's saying to you, never doubt the way I feel about you, no matter how long it is, no matter what's happening with me, never doubt that love that he has for you. And then he's also saying to you, I am clearing my karmic debts. So, where he is right now, there's karma that he's clearing. And I feel as well, as I've been talking about new beginnings with this Lionsgate portal, it is there to help to release things, to move forward into new beginnings. So I feel he's clearing those karmic debts that he's had, things that have been holding him back. It could be from past lives, things that he's needed to release. And he's letting you know that he's clearing those karmic debts. He's also saying to you, I would be lying if I said I didn't love you. I also lied when I said that to you before. So if before he said he didn't love you, or maybe not quite those words, but it will never work out between us, or just didn't tell you how he really feels, he's saying to you, I'll be lying if I said I didn't love you. I also lied then, by not speaking my truth, by not saying that I love you. So that's what he's also saying. And he's saying to you, I am a very stubborn person and I'm struggling with the idea and possibility of change. So, and I feel he's going through a healing. I feel he's going through a healing, but he can be quite stubborn in himself, not because he doesn't want change, but this sort of fear of change. Healing is about facing things that have happened in the past, things that to do with childhood and all these things. And I feel that sometimes he may struggle with that, just because of the person that he is, and he's saying to you, I am struggling with the idea and possibility of change. So he's letting you know that he does have struggles as well, but I feel that he's working on healing himself, healing his heart. It could be things that have happened in the past, and because he wants to be with you, he's saying to you here, I think the world of you. So for him, you're the one that he wants to be with, and he thinks the world of you. He's also saying to you, you will be surprised, I am further on my journey than you can imagine. So he is working on his healing, healing his heart, healing the things that he needs to work through. And he's saying to you, you may not see it yet, but you will be surprised. He's further on his journey than you can imagine. And I feel that's answering your question about, is he healing his heart? Is he healing his life and things that he needs to heal? He's working on it, and he's further than you can imagine, in the things that he's doing. Yes, he can be stubborn. Yes, he can struggle with, facing certain things or bringing in change in his life. That's why it takes the time that it takes. But he's showing you that he's further on his journey than you can imagine. So really powerful messages coming through there. Okay, I'm just going to bring a card in to do with his healing. Let's see. Thank you, angels. What else is DK? Is he healing his heart? Let's see what comes through here. Is he healing his heart? So we've got ego fears that has come out here. And he's saying to you, fear has significantly been holding me back from coming to you and from vulnerably openly communicating with you. I am now, however, making baby steps when it comes to facing my fears. So he is doing it. Working on his healing his heart. He is letting you know that he's doing all those things. We also have Hermit that has come out. So he is taking time to himself, and this is for healing. He's saying to you, this time that I am having alone is necessary for me to reflect on things. It is allowing me to dive deeper into myself, to find myself, awaken, learn who I am, heal my past, and grow. So he is working on himself, and that's what he's wanting you to know. I hope that helps. Okay, so let's just see. Where am I here? So that was DK. So I'm just trying to see. Victor has gifted Angie Arthur as well. Membership. Amazing. Thank you so much, Victor. Okay, I've got 2 more donations that I'm going to do, and then I'll come back to everyone else. So we've got Sandy. And hi, message about my DM. How is he feeling? Will he live the karmic? So let's see. Thank you, angels. How is Sandy's divine masculine feeling, and will he live the karmic? So thank you, Sandy, for that donation as well. How is Sandy's divine masculine feeling, and will he live the karmic? How is he feeling, and will he live the karmic? So let's see what is coming through here. So first of all, he's saying to you, I miss being with you, holding you, kissing you, making love to you. So he is missing you, in this karmic situation that he's in. You're the one who's on his mind. You're the one that he's missing. He's saying to you, one day I think I know what I'm doing. The next day I am lost again. So in relation to this karmic situation, what I'm getting here is that sometimes he may know, he'll be like, I am leaving the situation. I am gonna go. This is not working out. I've put my mind to it, and then the next day he's lost again. So he's kind of back and forth when it comes to leaving the situation. He knows what he needs to do, but maybe sometimes he may think, it's a comfort zone, or whatever goes on in his mind, whatever stops him from just leaving, maybe the situation that he's in, whatever is involved in that situation. So he's saying to you, one day I think I know what I'm doing. You're asking, is he leaving the karmic partner? He sort of goes a step to do it, and then he goes back. And he's saying to you, and the next day I'm lost again. So it's something that he's needing to get past in himself. And he's saying to you, life can be so hard sometimes. And I know for you as a divine feminine, you think, what is so difficult that you should just walk away? But it's never that simple. And it's also about remembering that when it comes to a karmic, contract, there is actually a contract there. So even if he may want to leave, if the contract hasn't come to an end, he won't actually just be able to walk away. There will be a reason. There will be a feeling lost. There will be something else that comes in that keeps him from getting out of that, because the contract is still there. But it is something he's thinking about, and it's something that he is wanting. So that's what he's showing you there. And I feel that when the time comes, the right time, he will walk away. He's also saying to you, I am resisting awakening and trying to stay in my comfort zone, but I know I really need change. So this is that one day knowing that I'm going to do this, and then he sort of falls back, he gets lost again. He's resisting awakening as well. And, and it's like, he tries to stay in his comfort zone, what he knows. And, not just in his 3D world, in the karmic situation, but also within himself. What he's used to, the life that he's used to, not going through that transformation, it can be a bit scary. So he is kind of resisting that, used to staying in his comfort zone of just what he knows, when it comes to his habits and things that he's used to. But, but he knows he really needs change. So it's something that is coming, and it's something that he is going to do, because he's also saying to you here, I am doing the best I can. So, he is doing the best he can. It may not seem like it's enough for you, but, it's about remembering that this journey is being guided from above. He's being guided as well. And as I said, until the contract ends, he won't be able to actually just walk away, because it's part of the bigger picture of his own journey. But he's letting you know that, even if he may get lost at times, he is doing the best he can when it comes to, his own view of the world and where he is within himself, when it comes to his own journey. And then he's also saying to you, it was never my intention to hurt you. So he wants you to know it was never his intention to hurt you. And to finish off, he's saying, I am secretly checking you out. I wonder if there's still room for me in your life. So he knows that he's the one who's, holding the two of you back from being together. And he is secretly checking you out. He wants to be with you. But, he still has things to learn. He still has karma to clear, is what I'm really feeling. And, so he kind of checks you out. He's like, is there still room for me in her life as she moved on? These are sort of, he doesn't want to lose you. But he's still needing to work through certain things in his life first and free himself to then be with you. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. And then we've got Estefania. Thank you, beautiful, for that donation. And then after that, I'm going back to answering everyone. Hey, beautiful. What is Zach's karmic situation? I feel like he's stuck. Any messages from him? So let's see. And I really feel as well, Estefania, that, the answer that I just came through for Sandy, that is also actually a message for you. So I really feel that, if you haven't checked that out, do check it out as well, because I really feel that that's coming through for you as well. So let's see. Thank you, angels. What is Zach's karmic situation You feel like he's stuck. Any messages from him? What messages are coming through from Zach today for Estefania? Thank you, angels. And what's going on in his karmic situation? Okay, so let's see what's coming through for you here. I'm just going to turn this round. So first of all, he's saying to you here, I have further wounds that I need to heal. So, he has certain things. As I said, it's never just about a karmic situation. There are other deeper things that, that they will be dealing with. It's like layer after layer and things that you have to work through. He's also saying to you, I have further wounds that I need to heal. So, he may be stuck in that situation as well because he still needs to heal those wounds to do with his father. That may be a part that he needs to clear first to then be able to become strong enough to walk away from this karmic situation. So what you're feeling that he may be stuck in there, I feel that it is correct. Your intuition is right. It's spot on in relation to that because there are further wounds that he needs to heal, whereby maybe it's about freeing himself from whatever those childhood wounds are to do with his father. And if he can free himself from that, then he will be able to then move forward and free himself from this karmic situation. So he is stuck, and it's partly to do with wounds, deeper wounds to do with his father that he needs to work through. And then we also have, I am resisting awakening and trying to stay in my comfort zone, but I know I really need change. So, he's also in this place of resisting that change, because of knowing his comfort zone. This is about within himself, as I said as well earlier, but also even in his 3D world, in this karmic situation. And that's because, it's easier to stay in what even if he's not happy there, but there's also other deeper things that he needs to work through and heal to then be able to free himself from this situation. He's also saying to you here, so I'm just checking out what else he's saying. I know I need to work on myself, and I am doing it. So he's letting you know that yes, he may be stuck. Yes, he may be in this situation, but he is working on himself. He's doing it. It will be at his own pace. It will be in the way that it is meant to, and he's saying to you, he does know he needs to work on himself, those further wounds, those things that he needs to release. And, and he's saying to you, and I am doing it. So one step at a time, he is working on it. He's also saying to you, I never discuss my plans about us to anyone. So he has plans for a future with you, a life with you, but he doesn't talk about it to anyone. It's something that he keeps to himself, especially when he's in the situation that he's in, that he knows he needs to get out of first. He never discusses these plans about the two of you to anyone. He's saying to you here, it's a long process, but I will get there. So he knows that it's taking long, being in that situation, not working on, or, not that he's not working, he is working on himself, but, working on himself one day at a time. And he's saying to you, it is a long process, but I will get there. So he was wanting you to know that he is going to get there. He's also saying to you, what we had was beautiful and special. I often ask myself, what was I doing walking away from that? So, he looks at his situation now, and he's just like, what was I doing walking away from Estefania when what we had was beautiful and special? And now I'm kind of stuck in this situation. So that's what he's saying to you as well. I shouldn't have let you go. I miss you deeply. So, he thinks about you, he wishes that he hadn't let you go, and he's letting you know that he misses you deeply. We are not over. We are just on a journey of coming back to each other in this physical world. So it's a reminder that it's a journey. And, and the two of you are not over. It's a journey of that healing, those things that he needs to release, and, karma he needs to clear. And he's saying to you, we are not over. We are just on this journey of coming back to each other. He's also saying to you as well, I am learning to love myself. I didn't know how. So he didn't know how to love himself, and part of being in that coming situation is to help him learn to love himself, because without self-love, he can't get out of that situation. So it's also there to help him to learn to love himself. And that's what he's doing. And he's saying he didn't know how. He's also saying to you, I am secretly checking you out. I wonder if there's still room in your life for me. And that's why I felt, even before I started your reading, that it was very much related to Sandy's reading in answer to that. He is secretly checking you out. He knows that he's the one who's holding the two of you back from being with each other. And he's saying to you, he kind of checks you out. Are you moving on? Is there someone else in your life? Is there room for me? He doesn't discuss the plans of the two of you with anyone. So he has these things in his mind and, these plans that he has. But he also, wonders if you will just move on because he is taking time, in this situation or is stuck in this situation. And to finish off, I want to bring communication in again between us. So this is something that he wants to do. He wants to bring that communication again between the two of you. So he's working towards that. And that's what he's wanting you to know. Okay, so, right. Done with all the donations for now and the members. So let's go back to answering other questions. So beautiful messages coming through there. I really feel power with this deck, this new deck. And I hope that the messages are resonating as well for everyone. And to all those who've donated, thank you so much for those donations. Right, so next we've got, so I done Sirish. Next we've got Miss Selfless. What's on my DM's mind about us? Thank you, angels. What's on Miss Selfless's Divine Masculine's mind about the two of them? Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. So he's saying to you here, I just want us to hold each other again. So, he wants the two of you to just be together. If you are sort of, seeing each other or whatever, maybe he's just gone away for the day or whatever. And he's like, I just want us to hold each other again. But if you haven't seen each other for some time, he misses that. And he's saying to you, I just want us to hold each other again. I keep losing myself in the prison of my mind. So, this is what happens with him. He gets lost in his own thoughts, in his own fears. It's like a prison of his mind. When it comes to the two of you, when it comes to his own life, there are things that he's like he's in his mind a lot. So he's often thinking about things and, the two of you, what to do and all these things and not, kind of going round and round in circles. So he's letting you know that he often gets lost in the prison of his mind. He's also saying to you, when it comes to you, there's simply no one else like you and there never will be. So he knows that when it comes to you, there can never be anyone like you. He's also saying to you here, you turn me on still, always have and always will. So he's saying to you, you're the one who turns me on. You always have from when he first met you, and you always will. So that's what he's saying. Okay, so let's see. There's a couple more here. One day it will be us doing us together. So he's saying to you, the time is going to come. One day it will just be us doing us together, holding each other, spending time together. He's also saying to you, I am peeling off the layers bit by bit, and I am finding my way back to you. So he's working on himself bit by bit, peeling off the layers of, the things that are holding him back, being in his mind too much. He is doing all those things. I'm just mixing the energy, sort of changing the energy there. So he's letting you know that he is doing that, and he is working on himself bit by bit, so that he can then be able to have that life with you. I hope that helps. Rachel, what are my DM's current energy towards me? Also, will I get the job I interviewed for? So let's see what the angels are saying to you. Thank you, angels. Will Rachel get the job that she interviewed for? Will Rachel get the job that she interviewed for? So let's see what they're saying to you. I, your guardian angel, am by your side at all times. Talk to me. So your guardian angel is saying to you, talk to me. I'm here to help you, when it comes to the things that you desire. We also have, you will get there. There is no need to rush, one day at a time. So what I feel you're being shown here is that, if you don't get this job, you will get the right one for you. But I feel that you are, it's going to work out the way that it is meant to. That's what I feel you're being shown here. So if you don't get this job, don't be discouraged. Don't think, oh, why has this happened? It's not the one that is the right one for you. The right one will come. But, it can just be the answer that, yes, you will get there. There is no need to rush one day at a time. The answer is going to come. You are going to know. So either way, you are going to get the right job for you. So it may be like you will get there, you will get that job. Or if you don't get it, then they are just reminding you that there is no need to rush. The right thing will come in for you. So that's what I feel you're being shown here. Give yourself credit for all the hard work you've been putting in on yourself. And I feel this is also the hard work that you put in for this interview. So where you get it and you'll be like, yeah, amazing, but even if you don't, that's what I feel is really coming through. Even if you don't, just give yourself the credit for all the hard work you've been putting in on this interview, for this job, and know that it would not have been the right thing for you, and the right thing will come. You will get there. There is no need to rush. But and when I feel that you are going to know in terms of if this is the right thing for you by you getting the job. And if you don't, then there is something better. That's what I feel you're being shown here. So I hope that helps. So what is Rachel's divine masculine wanting to say to Rachel today? What is Rachel's divine masculine wanting to say? Okay. So we've got here, my heart longs for you and calls out to you. So your divine masculine is saying to you that his heart longs for you and his heart is like calling out to you. It's like just that feeling that comes from deep within of missing you and wanting to be with you. I am making progress. I really am trying. So he's letting you know that on his own journey, in his own life, he is making progress and he is really trying. And I feel that this is really trying when it comes to working on himself, doing what he needs to do, on his own path. And he's letting you know that he is really trying. He's also saying to you, nothing will ever be the same again after meeting you. So, his life has completely changed. And he's saying to you, it will never be the same again. What it was like, before he met you, life will never be the same again. It's the same for you as a divine feminine, but it's also the same for him. And he's also saying to you to finish off, I wonder if you remember the amazing times that you and I shared. I think about those good times a lot. So he wants you to know that he hasn't forgotten about you. He hasn't forgotten about those good times that you shared. He thinks about them a lot. And he also wonders if you think about that as well. So that's what he's saying to you. I hope that helps. Shay G, any messages from my DM? How's he doing? Had a dream about him, and in the dream his divorce was about to be finalized and something to do, I guess, with Saturday. That's all I remember from the dream. Yeah, and it's and that's a good thing, and I feel that in dreams your divine masculine, God shows you what is going on. It can be a preview of what is coming, when it comes to his divorce. If it's something that he's been working on, so you're saying that, it's being finalized. So it's something that he has sort of been, working towards. So, I feel that's a preview of what is coming, So yeah, I feel the steps are happening in relation to that as well. So what does he want to say to you after that dream that you had as well? Thank you, angels. What does Shay G's divine masculine want to say after the dream that Shay G had as well? What does he want to say? Anything else coming through from him? Okay, right. So let's see what's coming through here. So he's saying to you, I never discuss my plans about us with anyone. So he doesn't discuss the plans that he has about, the future that he wants to have with you. He doesn't discuss that with anyone. But I feel that, he is kind of showing you what's happening in his life so that he can then be able to have that future with you. But he's not discussing his plans of a life with you to anyone. It's something that he's keeping to himself. And that's a really good thing to do. It's like, keeping what is important close to his heart rather than telling other people. And he's also saying to you here, I am learning that I am worthy of you and of this amazing love. So I feel that this karmic or relationship or that he's been in has been there to teach him that he's worthy of the most beautiful love. With you is divine feminine, and that he's worthy of you. So it's something that he's also learning. He's saying to you here, you and I complement each other in the most perfect ways. So he knows that the two of you, it's like you just really click, and not just clicking, but you complement each other, in perfectly. And that's what he's also saying to you here. He's also saying to you as well, one day I think I know what I'm doing. The next day I'm lost again. Life can be so hard sometimes. So, he is working towards this divorce, but sometimes, he's finding it difficult. I feel that, it's not a simple process. I guess it never is going through a divorce, and sometimes you may feel like, oh, things are just going to work out. I know what I'm doing with this. And then sort of, a twist comes in relation to that. And that's what he's saying to you. Life can be so hard sometimes. I feel like he's that sort of person. If it was down to him, it would be done by now. But, complications come in to help, for him to learn what he needs to learn as well. He's also saying to you, I'm clearing my karmic debts. So, this is part of his karma as well, things that he's clearing. And he's also letting you know that. And he's saying to you, it's a long process, but I will get there. So, this whole divorce thing, it's a long process. He's saying to you, it's a long process, but I will get there. So he is moving forward towards making that, divorce final, or for it to come through as well. He's also saying to you here, this healing stuff is not easy sometimes. It's not easy. Sometimes it's easier to just ignore it. So, sometimes, I feel he also has things that he needs to heal within himself. And sometimes he can just sort of push it aside. And that's what he's saying to you. He's also saying to you, I'm not at all proud of how I treated you and of how things turned out between us. So whatever may have happened in the past, maybe being in this situation, the marriage that he's been in, he's not all proud of that. He wants a change. That's what I'm really getting from his energy. He wants a change because he wants this life with you, and he's working towards it. It's a long process, but he's letting you know that he will get there. And I feel that's what you was also being shown in that dream, that yes, it may be a long process, but the finalization of that dream, that divorce will come. It's showing you, yes, it's taking long, but I am going to get there. I feel that's what that dream was, because that's what's coming through here. That there will be it being finalized. It is coming, and he is going to get there. So I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay, who's next? Let's see. So we've done Elaine. Angie Arthur. What hey beautiful. What messages does John have for me? Thank you, angels. What does John want to say to Angie Arthur? What is John wanting to say to Angie Arthur today? Okay, so first of all, oops, cards are falling here. Just put this back. So first of all, he's saying to you, you will be surprised. I am further on my journey than you think. So, he's moving forward. And he's saying to you, you'll be surprised how far I am when it comes to this journey. He's also saying to you here, you are the whole package. So for him, you are the whole package. He thinks about you. You are just everything. And he is wanting to have this life with you. I'm very grateful that you came into my life to teach me and show me what love truly is. So, you've been the person who's taught him and who is still teaching him, and showing him what love truly is. And he's thanking you and saying he's very grateful for that. He's also saying, I wish I hadn't messed things up so badly with you. So he just wishes things were different, that he wasn't where he is right now, and he wasn't, in the situation where he's not with you. He just wishes that, things were different. I may make it look like it to others, but I am not living a happy life here. So he wants you to know that where he is, whatever it is that he's doing in his life, he's not living a happy life there. It may seem like it. He may make it look like he's doing great and is just living his life to others, family, friends, maybe even to you, things that you may see about him or social media, whatever. But he's letting you know that, he's not living a happy life. He's not living a happy life because he's not with you, the one that he truly loves. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay. So who's next? Let's see. Crisola, what does my DM want to confess to me? Thank you, angels. What does Crisola's divine masculine want to confess? What does Crisola's divine masculine want to confess to Crisola today? So he's saying to you here, my mother wounds are holding me back. So he wants you to know that, he has some wounds to do with his mother. This can be from even being a baby, being a child, certain things that have happened and they're holding him back. It's something that he needs to work and heal. He's also saying to you, I acted like a fool. I regret it all. So he regrets the way that he acted with you. And he's letting you know that, he thinks about it and he's like, what was I doing? I acted like a fool. And he is regretting it all. He's also saying to you here, the way I was with you when things were good between us and the loving words I spoke to you, I meant it all. So he wants you to know that, I know I acted like a fool. Whatever happened, however he may have acted, whether it's just the walking away or if he said certain things, did certain things, he's like, I did all that, but the way I was with you when things were good between us and the loving words I spoke to you, I meant it all. So he just wants you to know that you mean the world to him and he meant every single thing and that he said and, every action that he showed you, during the time when things were good between the two of you. And he's also saying to you, being back together with you would be my biggest dream come true. So that would be his biggest dream come true, being back together with you. And to finish off, I just want to show you the love that I have for you. And I want to make it up to you for all this time we've spent apart. So, he's dreaming about this. He wants to be together with you again. He's like, I acted like a fool and I walked away and I did what I did. I regret it all. But now I just want to show you the love that I have for you. And he wants to make up for all the time that you've been apart. That's what he wants to confess to you today. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm just going to drink some water here for a second. Okay. We've got Rajneet. Just deep love messages, no contact from India. Okay, thank you, angels. Hey, Rajneet, welcome to the live. So thank you, angels. What does just deep want to say? Messages for Rajneet. Okay, what messages are coming through from Just Deep? Love messages from Just Deep. What is he wanting to say? Okay, so I'm assuming Just Deep is a he by saying that. Okay, so it could be she, but just excuse me if I'm not saying it right. So it's saying to you here, I am peeling off the layers bit by bit, and I'm finding my way back to you. So, Just Deep is letting you know that there are things that he's working on within himself, in his own life, bit by bit, peeling off the layers. This is about, releasing fears, working on his own healing, working on himself, changing things in his life. There's so many layers that, like an onion, so many layers that he has to peel off. And he's saying to you, I am doing it, bit by bit. It takes time. But I am finding my way back to you. So you're saying there's no contact. He's saying to you there are things that he needs to do first before he can be with you. And he is doing those things bit by bit, peeling off the layers. I miss seeing your beautiful face, our friendship, the things we used to do together, our chats, laughing with you. So he misses spending time with you. He misses seeing your beautiful face. He misses spending time with you, the friendship that you had, the sort of laughing together, the way you used to talk to each other. He misses all that. And he's wanting you to know that as well. He's also saying to you, you make me feel the best I've ever felt my whole life. So, when he thinks about you, you just make him, he's never felt that good with anyone, about anything. And he's saying to you, you make me feel the best I've ever felt my whole life. And he's also saying to you, there is something very special about us. I know it, I feel it. So when it comes to the two of you, he really just feels that there's something very special about the two of you. And he's saying to you, I know it, I feel it. The same way you do, he does too. Every day, I wish I was with you. So he's missing you. You know, there's been no contact, and he's saying to you, every day, I wish I was with you. Where I am not really living my life as I would like to. I am just surviving. So he's just kind of getting on with life, just surviving. Whatever the situation is that he's in, you know, it's like getting by, just surviving. And he's not really living his life. He knows that with you, he's really living his life. And he's saying to you, you know, every day, wherever he is, he's just wishing that he was with you. I hope that helps. Okay. Right. Let's see. Terry, I know the feeling when it comes to not sure to what to do, but it's easier to make a list of things. Okay. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. Let's see. Victor's amazing. You know, may the universe bless you abundantly. And Mangal, after 1 year separation, he had been through a spiritual awakening and is happy in his life. Mangal, I've already answered your question, so I am gonna pass that because I've got about 27 minutes. I can only do one question. So you said message above. Right. So I actually read that as message from above. Okay, in that case, I'll do you a quick message anyway. But wow. Okay. Do you see what's actually happened here, Aramangal? I'm actually not going to do you a message after all, because I read your question as your, you know, when it comes to the donation, I read it as message from above. That's what I actually saw. And I did you a message from above from your angels. And your question, now looking at it, you're asking, are we meant to be together or did we meet for different purpose? And I feel the angels already answered that. Even though I had read it in a different way and I was talking about, you know, general messages, a lot of messages came through about the two of you. So you've already been answered. You know that I feel I can't remember the exact messages, but they were about the two of you coming back together, reunion, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I do so many, it's like, you know, just channeling, but I feel your question has already been answered, you know, and always remember that, you know, the messages that the angels have given you, but there are other reasons as well for the two of you coming together, such as your healing. You know, those things come first. So they're part of the purpose of the two of you meeting. It's not just about coming together, you know, and I feel that it's really important to understand this about this journey, you know, that there are many reasons for the two of you coming together. It's not just about coming together. Coming together is going to be the icing, the cherry on top of the icing of the cake. There are other things, other, you know, different purposes for the two of you coming together that need to be fulfilled first, you know, for you two to then come together. So that's kind of like the last thing that comes in. You know, there are other reasons, other things that need to happen first, and those need to be done first. That can be your healing, that can be his healing, you know, learning to love yourself, him learning to love himself, clearing karma. Those are all part of the journey. So, you know, to answer your question, the angels already gave you an answer about whether the two of you are meant to be together or did you meet for a different purpose. Yes, it's your growth. Yes, it's for you to find your true self. Yes, it's for you to come back to your true self. Yes, it's for you to heal yourself. So there's loads of other different purposes for the two of you meeting, you know, and those things need to be done first for the coming together to then happen. So that's what I'm being given as well for you in relation to that. But I just love how your question has been answered, and I hope you do see this later on. Victor, if you are, only if you are, if you're not, that's fine. But if you are, you know, putting the timestamps, you know, if you could do that for Mangal twice, or maybe, you know, on where you put a name, just put this timestamp as well, because I feel that's also another message for her. It's really interesting how I read that differently, but the message from above came through anyway. So really powerful. Okay. Thank you so much, Sirish, for asking people to like the live as well there. Thank you, moderators. Okay. Victor, you're amazing. Thank you for all that you're doing here. I love that. And then we've got Megan. Any messages for me today? So we'll get a message for you from heaven. Thank you, angels. What message is coming through for Megan today? So, message for you today is as your angels have got you when it comes to all areas of your life, simply invite us in and see us work magic in your life. So, whatever you may be dealing with, working through, doing in your life, always invite your angels in and see them work magic in your life. I invite them in for everything, every single thing. And I do see the magic happening as well in my life. So let's see what else is coming through for you. Thank you, angels. What else? What other messages coming through for Megan today? What other messages coming through for Megan? So we've got as well here grounding. So it's a message for you to go out in nature, ground yourself, work on balancing your emotions, get grounded. So this weekend, I feel you're being guided to spend some time in nature, ground yourself, and maybe, I don't know where you are, Megan, but, if it's nice and warm, or, take your shoes off, put your feet on the ground, ground yourself. And then we've got forward movement. And the message is one step at a time. Your journey is moving forward. So you're being shown here that your journey is moving forward, Megan, one step at a time. So let's get a message as well from your divine masculine. Thank you, angels. What is Megan's divine masculine wanting to say? Okay, so he's saying to you today, I miss being with you, holding you, kissing you, making love to you. So your divine masculine is letting you know that they're missing you. I get lost sometimes and go back to my old ways. I am trying though. So he's letting you know that, sometimes he can be moving forward, but then he gets lost, distracted by life, distracted by things going on or what he knows, and he's saying to you, and then, I go back to my old ways, but he's saying, I am trying though. I think about you more than you'd ever imagine. So he wants you to know that you are always on his mind. Okay, let's see who's next. Whew. Hey, Manikanta. Let's see who's next. Welcome to all the new people that Victor has given, membership to. That's really, really beautiful. Welcome, beautiful members. What is Shabana thinking on me? Current feelings of Shabana. Will we reunion? If yes, how much time will take? Any messages from the angels? Okay. Just to say as well, Manikanta, this journey is about surrender. And one of the things that is coming through here. One of the things you have to surrender is the time. You have to give that to God. When you are still in the energy of asking, when is it going to happen? How much time will it take for us to be together? It's like you haven't surrendered. You haven't given it to God so that it comes in the divine timing that it is meant to. And it's something that you're still working on to be able to surrender and release that. It's part of your journey. It's things that you're still, working on right now, but you have to let go of the timing and trust in divine timing. So the answer to that is how much time it will take. It will take the right divine timing for the two of you to come into reunion. That's what's coming through for you. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Manikanta today? Okay, so the angels are saying to you here, first message, if I can pick it up, you are enough and you are worthy. So they're saying you are enough and you're worthy of that reunion, of that life that you're dreaming of with Shabana. you're worthy of it. Trust that all is well because it is. So they're saying to you, just trust that it is all well because it's in God's hands and everything is well. You just have to get in that place, say to yourself, all is well in my life, those sort of affirmations, and really trust that all is well because it is. Let go of any doubt or worrying about when it's going to happen because your reunion is nigh. So you're being shown that your reunion is near. It is coming. It will be at the perfect divine timing, but it's coming. They're not going to tell you that, oh, it's going to be this much time for it to happen because that's not how it works. It's in divine timing, but your reunion is near. So that's what they're showing you there. So Shabana's current feelings, and I'm actually going to use the divine masculine deck here because you're clearly in divine feminine energy and Shabana in divine masculine energy. So thank you, angels. What are Shabana's feelings about towards Manikanta? What are Shabana's feelings towards Manikanta? What are Shabana's feelings? Okay, so first card coming through. I am working hard on myself so I can come to you. So, she is busy working on herself. And that's what this journey is about. It's a journey of working on yourself. It's a journey of the self. But she's letting you know that she's working hard on herself so that she can come to you, to that reunion that your angels are showing you that is coming. She's also saying, I shouldn't have let you go. I miss you deeply. So she is missing you. And she thinks about it and she's saying, I shouldn't have let you go. She's also saying to you, I am doing the best I can. So when it comes to her own healing, when it comes to things that she's working on, when it comes to this connection with you as well, she's doing the best she can. So that's what she's also saying. She's also saying to you, being together with you would be my biggest dream come true. So that reunion is something that she wants, and she's something that she's working on by working on herself, and letting you know that she's working on herself so that she can come to you. I hope that helps. Chelsea May, can I ask a question? You certainly can. I hope you've asked below. Let's see next. What does M want to tell me? Thank you, angels. What does M want to tell Chelsea? What does M want to tell Chelsea today? What does M want to tell Chelsea today? Okay, so what do we have here? So he's saying to you, I keep losing myself in the prison of my mind. So, M gets lost in his fears, in his mind, thinking a lot about things, he may get an idea or a thought about something and it's a fear and then it becomes bigger and he gets lost in that and he sort of, kind of stays in that. It's like, he's in his mind a lot. That's what he's showing you there. He's also saying to you here, my heart breaks from not being with you. So, he misses you and, and his heart is breaking that the two of you are not together, from missing you and from not being with you. I need us to talk again. I am going to contact you. So, he's missing talking to you. It's actually a need. I need us to talk again. And he's saying to you, I am going to contact you. He's also saying, I know it's me who needs to take the step to bring this in physically. So he knows that it's him who needs to come forward, who needs to take that step to bring this communication or the two of you together physically. He's saying it's my part to do so, not yours, and I will. So he knows it's him who does need to move things forward, and he's saying, and he will. Us starting afresh sounds so good to me. I even dream of it. So he dreams of the two of you starting afresh, and it sounds really good to him. I hope that helps. A general reading, please, whatever comes out. Hey, Fiza. Thank you, angels. General reading. What messages are coming through for Fiza today? What is coming through for Fiza today? What does Fiza need to know? Let's see what the angels have got for you. What messages are coming through for Fiza today? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Fiza as well today? Right, so first of all, we've got here, what is going on within you is reflected in what is going on in your outside world. So it's just a reminder that, everything starts within. If you're feeling good in yourself, if you're feeling peaceful in yourself, calm, joyful, you see all that as well in your outside world. So it's always about working on your inner world. And I was talking about this, I've created this course as well that is there to help you with that. So you may want to check it out. It's all on my community page. Do check it out. It's there for us all divine feminines. And then next message that has come out is leap. And the message is take a leap of faith from your comfort zone. The universe will catch you. So there may be something that you're thinking about doing, whatever that is, you're being guided to go for it. Take that leap of faith, go for it. The universe will catch you. Maybe you're thinking, oh, shall I do this? Shall I know, and they're saying to you, go for it. Take that leap of faith. You got to take that step first and the universe will catch you. And then we also have here, patience has come out. Have patience on your journey or as well. So, if it's a journey with your divine counterpart, or, it can be other things as well, things that you are wanting to do in your life, dreams that you have, everything comes at the right time. So have patience, all is well. And then next message that has come out for you is raise your vibration. The higher your vibration, the better you feel, and the more you can manifest your desires. So this is about raising your vibration because it will make you feel good in yourself. And it will also, help you to manifest things that are of the higher vibration, of that same vibration that you're in. So raise your vibration to manifest your desires. And then we also have here, believe in you. So you're being reminded to believe in yourself. If it's that moving or taking that step, that taking that leap of faith, believe in yourself, go for it. That's what you're being asked to do. And also angels are all around you, surrounding you with love. So you're being shown here that angels are with you, they're around you, and they're surrounding you with love. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay, let's see. Annie, I want to know how things seem like doesn't feel the way it felt before. Okay. Would you tell me, Sandra, is there any guidance for me? And what happened with Andy? Is there any message from him? Okay, I want to know why things seem like doesn't feel the way it felt before. Okay, I'm not quite understanding that, but let's see what's coming through for you. Is it things to do with Andy, or is it things in your own life, in general? Why things seem like doesn't feel the way it felt before? Would you tell me, Sandra? Annie, it's really difficult for me to be able to tell you that without knowing what things you're talking about. Is it to do with your divine masculine? Are you still here, Annie? Do you mean things to do with your divine masculine or things in general? What do you mean? In the meantime, I'm gonna get a message as well from Andy. I think you may be talking about Andy. I'm feeling for him. Okay, so you're saying, so you want to know why your feelings for him are not the same as they were before. You're just on a journey, you're just on a journey. Perhaps you are more focused on yourself right now, and if you're feeling like, the feelings for him are not the way that you used to feel before, ask yourself what is actually going on. Is it because you are in this place of growth, you're focusing more on yourself? Or is it because maybe you're realizing that, perhaps there's something else out there for you? I feel that this is something that you are going to find out from deeper within, but sometimes it does happen on this journey because, for such a long time as a divine feminine, we can focus so much on the divine masculine, and we put our everything into them. But when you start healing yourself, you start healing yourself, you take that focus away. It may feel like it's the feelings are not there anymore, or actually your feelings shift as well. It can actually be shifting more from a place of attachment, because what I feel is that that's actually another module that I forgot to mention at the beginning in the course that I created, from attachment to love, for what love truly is. Love is just love. But when you have that attachment, it's different because you are so attached to them. Everything is about them. But when you start to shift from that attachment, and that's part of what we do on this journey, it may feel like your feelings are changing, but it's actually you healing, you starting to move more into the just that place of just loving him, just love where it's not about constantly everything being about him. So it may just be that shift, and it's not a bad thing. It just shows that you are growing as well when it comes to yourself. Just let yourself flow with whatever you're feeling. It may just be you're going through a deeper growth within yourself right now. Just let it flow. See how you feel, in after this portal as well, because I feel that this portal was also bringing us back more to ourselves rather than constantly being divine masculine, divine masculine, divine masculine. So it may just be that. So that's what I feel that is coming through for you there. Okay, so let's see what's coming through from Angie. It's the way that you feel about him. Yeah, so that's what's coming through. So I feel that you're just going through a shift, from that place of maybe being so attached to everything being about him to just getting more into the place of just loving. And when you are in the place of just loving, it can actually feel you just love. You're not so into what are they doing or what's happening, and it can feel like your feelings have changed, but they've not. They are just growing stronger. You're just not so focused on your divine masculine anymore, and that's what I feel is going on. But just flow with it. See how you feel as we keep moving forward on your journey. So let's see what Andy wants to say to you. Thank you, angels. What does Andy want to say to Annie today? What does Andy want to say? Okay, so he is saying to you today, when it's the right time, the right divine timing, God will bring us back together again. So he's saying to you, when the time is right, perhaps for now, your focus needs to be yourself. It needs to be the things that you're working on right now. But when the time is right, God will bring the two of you back together again. He's also saying to you, there's something very special about us. I know it, I feel it. So, he knows that there's something special about this connection that is there between the two of you. But it's also a connection that's teaching you to not be so, to know that you are enough. You are whole as you are. Everything doesn't have to be about him all the time. And, and I feel you are going through a shift in relation to that. And he's also saying to you, changing my life scares me. I am so used to what I know. So he's also in this place of, fear of change. He is in this place where he's fearing change. It scares him. That can be changing his 3D world, kind of being used to his, what he's used to and wanting to stay in that. And because it's what he's used to. He's also saying to you, I keep dreaming about you. So he's having dreams about you, when it comes, because this connection is a powerful connection as well. He's also saying to you, I think the world of you. So he thinks the world of you. He thinks you're amazing. And he's also saying to you, I have big plans for us. I hope you want to be a part of them. So he has these plans of the two of you being together. And it's kind of like, I hope, by the time I get back to be with you, you want to be a part of them. So flow with how you're feeling. Don't be scared of it. Don't doubt it. Just really flow with it. And you will get to get a clearer picture about what's going on with you as you keep moving forward. Sending you so much love. I hope that helps as well. Okay, let's see. Where are we? My phone has just gone back to starting at 0 time-wise. Okay, so where am I? Let me just see where I am. So we still have quite a few people. Okay. Yeah, I still have quite a few. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a few more. Right. Need to. How? Very well, thank you. Busy, very busy. What messages are coming from divine? So thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Need-to today? What messages are coming through for Need-to today? What does Need-to need to know? What does Need-to need to know today? So we've got here, never give up on your dreams. So you're being reminded, being told to never give up on those dreams that you have. Never give up on your dreams. And then we also have you two are truly meant to be. So you and your person, you are meant to be. That's coming through from the divine as well for you. The two of you are truly meant to be. They are on their way to you, trust. So that's what they want you to know as well. That's what the divine wants you to know, that the two of you are meant to be together, and your divine masculine, they are on their way to you. It's about trusting in that. Forgive yourself, be kind and compassionate towards yourself. You deserve your love. So you're being reminded to really focus on self-love, on forgiving yourself, things that have happened in the past, anything that may have, that you need to work through, forgive, release it, have that compassion and kindness towards yourself. You deserve your love. So give yourself all the love that you deserve. Okay, do you realize how beautiful and amazing you are? So that's coming through for you today. Do you realize that? Just how beautiful and amazing you are. And that's coming through for you from the divine. The perfect time for the things that are meant for you to come in is coming. So you're being shown here the perfect time for what is meant for you, love, everything. The perfect time is coming. I hope that helps. Okay. Right, let's see. Amazing, celebrating divine feminine power in South Africa. Amazing, Sirish. May I get a message from my twin flame Charlie? What is he thinking? Okay, thank you, angels. What is Charlie thinking for Luchia? What is Charlie thinking? What is Charlie thinking? What is he wanting to say? Okay, so he's saying to you here, never doubt the way I feel about you. I love you. So he's thinking about the love that he has for you and saying, yes, I may be acting quiet. I may be, not communicating. I may be acting whatever he's acting, but never doubt the way that I feel about you. I love you. He's also saying to you here, I have further wounds that I need to heal. So he's also showing you that, he's working on healing his further wounds, or he needs to heal those further wounds. They are sort of, things that he needs to face within himself. And he's letting you know that, he needs to heal this. He's also saying to you, I pretend to be okay, but I'm broken inside without you. So he wants you to know that, he feels the pain of not being with you. Because he loves you, and he's saying to you, he may pretend to be okay, getting on with his life, doing what he's doing, but he is broken inside without you. He feels that pain. He misses you, and he feels the pain of not being with you. So that's what he's saying. And he doesn't show it to others. He just pretends that life is okay, he's getting on okay, but, there's so much more going on with him, in terms of not being with you. He just hides it from everyone else. I hope that helps. Anusha, intention of Vinay to me, what is his current situation and current feelings? Okay, thank you, angels. What are Vinay's intentions, situation, and feelings? What's going on with Vinay? What does he want to say? So Vinay is saying to you, I keep myself busy as a way of avoiding facing myself and my truth. So, what's going on with him at this time is that, whatever is going on in his life, there are things that he keeps himself busy doing. It can be work, it can be focusing on whatever things that he tends to do in his life, and he stays busy. It's like a way of avoiding facing himself, the things that he needs to work on, the things that he needs to heal, facing his wounds and all these things. It's just a way of avoiding that, and it's avoiding facing himself, but also avoiding facing his truth, about the way that he feels about you. It can be about things that he needs to change in his life. So he is keeping busy in his life, however, with whatever he's doing, as a way of avoiding what he needs to face. That's what he's showing you here. He's also saying to you, what we had was beautiful and special. I often ask myself, what was I doing walking away from that? So you're saying there's less contact, but he's busy doing certain things whatever those things are, but he knows that what he had with you, it was beautiful and special. So he does wonder why why he's walked away from that, or not being in contact more, spending time with you more. But he does have things that he needs to face within himself first, to then be able to to spend more of the time with you, or have a life with you. He's also saying to you, I have big plans for us. I hope you want to be a part of them. So, he has plans for the future with you. But I feel that right now I am getting this energy of being busy working. He may be focused on his work a lot right now, but he has sort of intention of a future with you. And then he's also saying to you, I know it's me who needs to take the step to bring this in physically. So he knows that it's him who needs to bring this in physically, more contact, having a life with you. And he's saying to you, it is my part to do so. It's not yours. So it's not for you to keep going after him and trying to make things happen. You're the divine feminine. You get into that receiving energy, rather than the chasing energy. And he's saying to you, so it's not your part to do so. It's my part to do that, to bring this in physically, and I will. So give him the time and the space to sort out himself, to work on, to stop avoiding things that he needs to work through. And then you will come to you, he's saying to you, and I will do that. I want to bring communication in again between us. So he wants to communicate more. You said less contact there. He wants to bring that in, and he knows that it's down to him to then bring that in. But he is just needing to work on certain things first to then be able to come to you. So give him the time and the space to do that, and then he will bring that communication in. Okay, let's see who's next. I've done Sandy. Hey, Yvonne, good to see you. Let's see who's next. I've done Estefania. Ecotherapy, hey, beautiful. If guided to me, I would love any words of wisdom or guidance on my journey back to union with my higher self and DM. Okay, so let's see what's coming through for you. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for ecotherapy today in terms of, her journey back to self and union with self and the divine masculine. So let's see what's coming through for you here. So we've got here going within, and and I feel that this is something that you do anyway. Take your focus away from the outside world, go more within. That's going to help you when it comes to that connecting to your higher self, becoming more in that place of being one with the self. And it's really powerful because this I cover as well in my in the course that I did, and it's all about thriving. It's the last module, which is about thriving in your magnificence. It covers what you're asking as well. So maybe you may want to check that out, but take your focus away from the outside world and bring it more within. That's going to help you when it comes to coming back to that inner union. This is what I talk about as well in that module, the last one, so, and they all kind of follow each other. So, it's about doing all of them, but, that's about making more time to go within. But I feel you do this as well anyway, but doing more of that is going to help you with that journey of coming back to union with your higher self. We also have observer that has come out. Be the observer of your life. So constantly observe what is going on with you, within you, what's going on in your outside world, constantly observing the thoughts that you're thinking, things that are going on. What I tend to do when it comes to my own life is, when things happen, now it's come naturally. Before I used to actually be like, okay, why did I do that? I keep feeling something. Why did I do that? And really think about it. But now it just kind of happens. I kind of just have a little review at the end of my day of certain certain interactions that I've had with people, and observing how I was in that interaction, So I feel you're being guided to do more of that as well. It will help you to connect more to yourself, to see more how you interact with other people, and also, to just help you to stay in that place of seeing what's going on with you as well. So that will help you to connect more as well to your true self, the more you are doing that, and sort of seeing when certain emotions come up or certain things happen, and or thoughts, and sort of shifting the thoughts, putting them back to positive thoughts, those kind of things. And then love has also come out. Let go of fear, focus on love. So it's also a message. What will help you to come back more on, to that union with yourself and and your DM is just to focus on love, releasing fear about the journey, about your divine masculine, about other things, just letting go of fear, releasing fear, and moving more into love. Fear is the opposite of love. When you're in fear, it's like you're getting further away from love. So, just let go of all fear and focus on love. That's going to help you when on this journey of coming back into the union with the self and with your divine masculine. And then we also have vision that has come out for you here. Keep your focus on the desired end result. Don't worry about the how and the when. So when it comes to union with your divine masculine, just keep your vision on the end result. Don't worry about how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, just that end result of that life that you're dreaming of them, of having with them, because the other cards that came out for you is union. So we've got here union, dreams coming true. Let go and let God. So also a reminder to give it to God, surrender. One of the modules as well, letting go and surrendering into power is what that module is, in my course. So dreams coming true. So you're being shown that union with your divine masculine is going to come, and it's about letting go when it comes to that, and letting God bring it in the perfect time for you and your divine masculine. So trust and have faith. And then to finish off, we have love from heaven, messages from loved ones in spirit. So I feel your loved ones in spirit are there with you as well, who may have passed over to the other side. You may see a robin, as a sign of loved ones in spirit as well, and they're there sort of helping you when it comes to this journey of coming into that union with your divine masculine, but also within yourself as you're growing and moving forward. And I feel that this 8-8 portal that we've or this Lionsgate portal is also helping you to move further as well when it comes to that. So you are being helped as well from above. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay. Oh, I've been seeing 222 as well. I saw it this afternoon, actually. A car went past with 222. I'm loving it. Daisy, can I please have a message from my person? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Daisy's person? What messages are coming through? Okay, so your person saying, I am doing the best I can. So they're letting you know that, in their life, in the things that they need to work on, they're doing the best they can. Maybe taking time, they may be, having certain struggles at times, but they're doing the best they can. They're also saying to you, you and I complement each other in the most perfect ways. So your person knows that the two of you, you really complement each other in the most perfect ways. They're also saying to you, I keep myself busy as a way of avoiding facing myself and my truth. So your person is also saying to you, they may be busy in their life, whatever they're busy doing, they keep themselves busy. It's a way of avoiding facing themselves, things that they may need to heal and work through, things that are going on within them. And it's also about, avoiding facing their truth about the love that they have for you, truth about things that they need to work on, things that they need to change. So they're letting you know that that's why they keep themselves busy. I have never known anyone like you. Who are you really? So your person's like, what's going on here? Who are you? Why are you like this to me? I've never known anyone like you. Who are you really? So this is about feeling that there's something special about you, and that's why they're saying that. Okay. We've got Nubianani. Hey, Nubianani, anything from spirit? And thank you for that donation as well, Nubia Nani. Anything from Spirit. Let's see what's coming through for you, Nubia Nani. Thank you for being here, and thank you for that donation. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Nubia Nani today? What messages are coming through for Nubia Nani? Okay, so first of all, we've got for you here. So if you're wondering about someone, Nubia Nani, as in a person that you may be thinking about, or maybe someone that you are wondering about, they think about you all the time. So it's come out for a reason. They think about you all the time, and they're preparing to communicate with you. So whoever that person is that you may be thinking about, you are on their mind and they're preparing to communicate with you. We also have here, whatever vibration you are in attracts that of the same vibration into your life. So if you're in a lower vibration, you are going to attract things into your life of this lower vibration as well. So it's about you working on yourself, healing yourself, raising your vibration. The higher your vibration, the more you'll be able to attract the things that you dream of, the things that match that higher vibration. So I feel this is a message for you to work on raising your vibration. That's about releasing negativity, releasing fears, healing yourself, feeling good in your own life, working on your own happiness and joy, and the more higher your vibration, finding peace, within, and doing those things is going to help you to attract and bring in the things that you are truly desiring, and everything is going to be just fine. So, if there are certain things that you're wondering about, is it going to work out, whether it's love or other areas of your life, you're being shown here by Spirit that everything is going to be just fine. So don't worry about anything. Give it to heaven, give it to Spirit. Everything is going to be just fine. Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through for Nubiana today? So we also have here, go within. And it's a message for you to take your focus away from the outside world and go within. So rather than being out there all the time, or rather than focusing on social media, what's going on out there, there's all sorts of things going on in the world. Rather than being out there all the time, make time for going within as well. Time for connecting with your inner world. And then we also have for you here gratitude. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life. So it's a reminder to be in that energy of gratitude. If you don't have a gratitude journal, get one, and write your gratitude in the morning when you wake up, or you can speak out your gratitude. Just think of 5 things to start off with. Then you can build them up to 10 things. When you wake up, 5 things that you're grateful for before you even get out of bed. That's what I do. I do 10 every morning, and I do 10 every time when I go to bed. So, because that really takes your focus onto the things that are blessings in your life, the things that are going well, rather than focusing on things that may not be going well. So when you're grateful for the food that you have to eat, the bed that you have to sleep in, it can be small things, it can be big things, but focus on gratitude is what's coming through for you. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay. Let's see who's next. Hopefully I'm getting to, yes, Victor, hydrated. So your message. Okay, where are we? Hydrate. I have hydrated. Okay. Let's see. There's still quite a few people there. Right. We've got Mihalor at the end there. That's where I'm going to finish off, I think. By Mihalor. So I'm just going to do a few more because I do realize I haven't been on live for a while. So I kind of want to get through everyone, but I'm not going to get past Mihalor. So anyone who comes in, I am not going to get past Miha. So let's just see. Where was I? Luchia, I didn't skip your question. I answered you. Okay. I feel a lot of panic coming through from you there, Luchia. I do try and get through everyone. I don't skip questions. I just go, one after the other. And I'm always guided to do that. So it's not like I intentionally skip your question, but I have answered you anyway. Sarah, hi Sandra, please could I have a message from my DM? Thank you. Yes, let's see. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Sarah's Divine Masculine today? What is Sarah's Divine Masculine wanting to say? Okay, so let's see what's coming through. I wish I hadn't messed things up so badly with you. So your divine masculine is saying to you, they think about how things happened between the two of you and saying, I wish I hadn't messed things up so badly with you. I can't keep living life like this without you. I have to sort this out. So your divine masculine is, missing you and just thinking, why did I mess things up so badly? And I can't keep living my life like this without you. And I have to sort this out. They're also saying to you here, I see now that after I walked away from you, I started looking for you in others. No one can ever replace you. So your divine masculine, after walking away from you, they started looking for you in other people. It could be people around them. It could be, maybe trying to have other relationships, whatever was going on with them. But they were looking for you and they're realizing now that that's what they were doing. It's you. It's always been you for him. And he's saying to you, no one else can ever replace you. You are what I've been searching for all my life. So he's saying to you, there's just no one else like you. No one can ever replace you. You are what I've been searching for all my life. I hope that helps. Okay. Maithli Sharma, oh my gosh, pardon me with these names, Prajwal's feelings and action for me. So let's see. Thank you, angels. What does Prajwal want to say to Maithli today? What's Prajwal wanting to say? Okay, so I want to bring communication in between us again. So you're asking about what are his actions towards you. It's about wanting to bring that communication in again between the two of you. So that's what he's saying to you there. He's also saying to you, I think about you more than you'd ever imagine. So he wants you to know that you are on his mind and he thinks about you more than you ever imagine. He's also saying to you, nothing will ever be the same again after meeting you. So for him, you've changed his life. Nothing will ever be the same again after he met you. He's also saying, I have big plans for us. I hope you want to be a part of them. So, he thinks about a future with you, big plans for the two of you, and saying to you, I hope you want to be a part of that few of those plans that he has as well. I hope that helps. Okay. Amazing, Victor. Around 7 o'clock UK time, you post this timestamp. So appreciate it so much. You're amazing, Victor. Everything that you do, you're absolutely amazing. Okay. Daisy, I did answer you. Yes, so Annie, you're saying that's exactly it. After the Lion's Gate, my feeling just focusing on myself. And that's what you are meant to do on this journey. That's growth. Rather than your divine masculine, you just focus on you. And that's exactly what you are doing. So you're moving forward. And that's a great thing. It's a shift that's happening within you as well. And it's a positive shift. So don't fear it. Just know that you are growing and moving forward on your journey. Okay. Amazing. That's what you feel. So yeah, I'm glad that helped. Spot on. Thank you so much, Annie. I'm so glad that helped. Thank you for asking the question and for being here. Michelle, I'm very well, thank you. Any messages from my DM, Mohammed? Thank you, angels. What does Mohammed want to say to Michelle today? What does Mohammed want to say to Michelle? Okay, so he's saying to you, how can I take it all back now? So, if maybe it's the way that he spoke to you, things that happened, walking away, he's saying to you now, he's thinking about this, being like, how can I take it all back now? It's not, I didn't really mean to do that. What have I done? How can I take it all back now? Whatever has happened, he's thinking about this. You make me feel the best I've ever felt my whole life. So he's looking at himself and he's like, what have I done? You make me feel the best I've ever felt my whole life. He's also saying to you, I would love to look into those gorgeous eyes of yours again. So he misses looking into your eyes. He misses being with you. And that's what he's saying. I am spending a lot of time alone, reflecting, growing, learning, healing, and transforming. So he's letting you know that he's going through transformation right now, spending a lot of time alone. That's where he's thinking, how can I take it all back now? What did I do? All these things. He's in that place of reflecting. So he's letting you know that he's thinking about things, spending time alone, but he's also growing, learning, and healing. I hope that helps. Okay. And thank you so much, Michelle, for the donation as well. Sending you so much love. Thank you. Okay, who's next? Hello. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Michaela from Amaya, Romania. Oh, hi there. I was like, hello. I hadn't even realized it was you. Good to see you. Hi. I'm like waving. Happy to see you there. Any words of wisdom for me? Let's see what's coming through. I hope you're well, beautiful. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Michaela today? What messages are coming through from Michaela? What's coming through? So, messages coming through for you. Let me just turn these round. So, first card that we've got is healing. And the message is healing is happening on your journey. So, this is your journey. I feel firstly, this is your own journey, on within yourself, especially with this Lionsgate portal energy that we're still in. There's a lot of healing, a lot of activations, upgrades that have been happening for all of us. So you're being shown that there's healing that's happening for you to help you to rise even higher within yourself on your own journey, but also healing happening when it comes to your journey with your divine masculine as well. So that's the first card that has come out. We also have worthy that's come out. You are worthy of having the life of your dreams. So that life that you dream of having, you're worthy of that. So it's about knowing that. And I'm sure you do anyway, but you are worthy of all that. Loyalty has also come out. Your divine masculine is loyal to you. They are just needing time to process and work things out. So you're being shown here that your divine masculine is loyal to you. There are still things that they need to process, things that they need to work out, work things out in their own life, things that they may need to change as well, things that they may need to heal, but they are loyal to you. And then we also have here, stand in your power, attract, never chase. So it's a reminder as well here to just be in your power as a divine feminine, and it's about attracting, never chasing your divine masculine, even other things that you may be working on in your own life. Attract, never chase. I always love this message because it's such a powerful reminder for all of us divine feminines. And then we have unconditional love that has come out. Focus on the love you feel in your heart and simply love. So, you're being reminded here to just come into that place of unconditional love for your divine masculine, for everyone, everything. Focus on the love you feel in your heart and simply love. So really beautiful message coming through. Let's see what's coming through for you from the angels as well. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Michaela as well today? What is coming through? What you are searching for is also searching for you. So you're being shown here that, what you're searching for, love, other things, they're also searching for you. Be open to receiving. So I feel new beginnings coming in, things coming in for you. You're being asked to be open to receiving. This 8-8 portal that we had, is really there to open us all up to abundance, new beginnings in all different areas of our lives. So you're being asked to be open to receiving. The universe is going to be blessing you with all sorts of things. I keep feeling something on my mouth there, but be open to receiving. So there's something coming in for you. That's what's coming through here. And then we also have here a calm mind brings you inner peace. So, calm your mind, go out in nature, spend time in nature, meditation, all those things that help you to calm your mind. It will help you to find more of that inner peace. And to finish off, your positive thoughts are bringing your desires into reality. So it's a reminder to keep your thoughts positive about the things that you desire. Stay positive, because those positive thoughts will bring your desires into reality. I hope that helps. Lovely to see you. Sending you so much love. Okay. Yeah, meow. I forgot about that. That's really funny. Okay. Sending you so much love, beautiful. Uh, okay. I was gonna stop there, but I've got this message here from Sam. Please help me find out, is everything okay with my family? Okay, so Sam is gonna be the last. What? Okay. Uh, I'm just going to find out if everything is okay with your family, Sam. I have to come off. My back actually hurts now. Thank you, angels. Is everything okay with Sam's family? Is everything okay with Sam's family? What's coming through? What does Sam need to know? Is everything okay with Sam's family? I'm really getting whatever is going on, while you're asking that question, ask your angels for help. Invite your angels in, ask them to surround your family with love and protection, and comfort as well, whatever may be going on. Work with heaven, work with your angels, whatever is going on, ask them to really surround your family as well. So that's what's coming through for you. Thank you, angels. Is everything okay with Sam's family? I'm not sure what is happening, but is everything okay? Okay. So let's see what's coming through for you here. Right. So I'm just going to turn all these round and see what's coming through. Okay. So first card that we've got here. You are here to love and be loved. Do you feel all this love around you? So I feel here you're being shown that there's so much love around you. Love from your angels, love from God, love from your family as well. Do you feel all this love around you? And I feel you're being guided as well to work with this love, the love from spirit, the love from your angels, from God, to ask them to be with your family, whatever it is that may be going on. So you are not alone. Your family is not alone. Just really ask for that protection for them. There is so much love around you, and angels are there to help. Let all that no longer serves you and needs to fall away go. Let all that no longer serves you and needs to go fall away. So maybe fear, if you're in fear about anything to do with your family, you're being asked to release fear. To release fear, give it to God. Remember that God is there. Every person has their own path. If there's something going on with a member of your family, remember that they also have their own journey to walk. Things that they came into this lifetime to experience, and challenges and all sorts of things. It's their own journey. But, it's about knowing that God has got them. So I'm really feeling whatever is going on with your family, you're really being asked to give it to God, to really pray about it, meditate about it, really invite God and the angels in relation to whatever is going on. And you are going to feel that comfort, that love that comes from spirit to help you with this situation with your family. So that's what you are being shown as well here. The other cards that has come out, so we've got you enough. Unique, nobody else compares. So this is just a message for you as well. I know you're asking about your family, but you're being shown here that, you are enough. It's about knowing that about yourself as well. And then we also have balance that has come out, finding balance in all areas of your life, giving and receiving. So this is about you, working on finding that balance. If you find yourself really lost in loads of fear about family, really ask for that help so that you can find more of a calm and balance as well within yourself. So, the messages are really, let's bring in this deck. Is everything okay with Sam's family? Is everything okay with Sam's family? Let's see what else is coming through. Okay, so let's see what We also have here signs are everywhere showing you the way, and angels are speaking to you in all sorts of different ways. So, in relation to your family, you are being shown signs, synchronicities, whatever is going on. Pay attention, be in the present moment. You are being helped. If you need to find a way to sort certain things out with your family, you are being helped. So, you're being asked to see those signs that are everywhere. They will speak to you in all sorts of different ways, and angels are speaking to you in all sorts of different ways. So that's what's coming through for you as well there. And then the other messages that we've got. So we've got here Maya, and it says schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So this is also for you. Maybe it's something that you're being guided to do, to learn certain things. We also have Indrel saying to you, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So you're being reminded as well that you came here with a purpose. You came here to shine your light bright, and God needs you right now. So maybe things that are going on with your family, it's also to help you to come back to God, to remember that God is there for you, because there is work that you are here to do. So give it to God is what I feel is coming through here. When it comes to your family, and let God lead the way and trust in God when it comes to your family. I hope that helps. So I was going to come off, but I've had a couple of donations. So I am definitely going to stop after update Zar. Any messages for me? So we've got update Zar and La Richa. Okay, so I'll do those two and then I'm coming off. Thank you for the donations, La Rica and Update Hub. Thank you both. Okay, so can I have some guidance messages, please? Okay, for La Rica, I'm going to say La Rica. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for La Rica? If that's wrong, apologies. What messages of guidance are coming through for La Rica? Okay, so first message that we have for you is present. And the message is always live your life in the present moment. So it's a reminder for you to be in the present moment, rather than be lost in worries about the future, or things that are not going well in your life, or, worried about things of the past, looking back at the past, things that cannot be changed. You're being asked to be in the present moment. This is where your power is. If you're so focused on things that of the past or worries of the future, you miss out on this life that's happening right now, which is all that you have. All you have is this present moment. So be in the moment is what's coming through for you. And then we also have here leap. So, take a leap of faith from your comfort zone. The universe will catch you. So if there's something that you're being guided to do, to change certain things, to go for certain things, to do something, get out of your comfort zone, do it. The universe will catch you. So you'll be getting those messages to do those things, go for it. That's what's coming through for you as well. And then we also have grounding that has come out. Work on balancing your emotions, get grounded. So it's also a message for you to go out in nature, ground yourself, really sort of be in that place of, of spending time outside, and, whether it's sitting by a tree, to putting your feet on the grass, it will help you to balance your emotions. So that's what's coming through for you as well. So get grounded. And then trust. The message is trust is key when it comes to your twin flame journey, but you may not be on the twin flame journey, but this is just about trusting. When it comes to your path, it's trusting God, trusting in life, trusting where you're being led. The key is for you to trust. So trust the universe, trust the divine, God, whatever term you tend to use. Trust that all is well as well when it comes to your own path. Okay, so let's just get some angel messages for you as well. Thank you, angels. What messages of guidance are coming through as well? Wow, for Larica. So doubt opens avenues for that which you do not desire to come in. Have faith. So you're being reminded to have faith. Trust in the things that you are desiring, that they will come in, and have faith. When you start to doubt certain things, it's like, because you are a powerful divine being, you are creating things, from your thoughts. And the more you're thinking positive thoughts and trusting and having faith, you will help to bring those things in. But the more you're doubting, it's like you're opening the way for things to not happen for you. So that's what you are being shown here. So have faith is also coming through for you. And then, I, your guardian angel, love seeing you happy. So it's a message for you as well to be happy. In your life, be happy. Do the things that you love, the things that make you happy. Your guardian angel is always with you and they want to see you happy. So those are the messages coming through for you. I hope that helps. Okay. And update hub. This is where I'm stopping because otherwise I would be here for 3 hours nearly. So I have to stop here. So I'm going to stop here. I will be doing another live at some point. Just keep your join the channel if you're not on the channel, and then you'll see when I do go live so that you can be able to ask a question. And thank you so much everyone for being here today, but it's nearly 3 hours. I have to come off. So Update Hub is saying, any messages for me? Okay, thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Update Hub today? What messages are coming through for Update Hub? What messages are coming through? Okay, so first of all, we've got here perception. And the message is for you, perception is everything. Look at things from a different perspective. So, this is about, things that may be going on in your life. It's about changing your perspective. If you're looking at something in a negative way, or, you're looking at things, maybe something is happening in your life and it's challenging, rather than focusing on the challenging and the things that are not going well, change your perspective. Look at what you're learning from it, for example. Really start to see what's coming through from that, how you're growing from that. And, just changing that perspective will really help you. So this can be in relation to anything in your life. Change your perception. And then we also have go within. And the message is getting dark now, so because I've been going on for some time. So that's why, the screen is like this. Take your focus away from the outside world. So you're also being asked to spend more time going within. Sometimes we can be out there so much, things happening, social media, the world, the people doing out there. You're being asked to bring yourself back more by going within, spending more time with your inner world. This is meditation. This is time for solitude. This is time for just being, going out for a walk in nature, spending time in nature, where it's just you and your inner world. That helps you to connect to your divine power, to that love as well, the creator as well. So spend more time going within. And then we also have here signs and synchronicities. You are constantly being guided on your journey through signs and synchronicities. Trust them. So if you're wondering about certain things, what do I do? Where do I go? You're being shown so many signs and synchronicities to help you. Be in the present moment, see those signs and trust them. So that's what you're being shown here. Thank you, angels. To finish off for Update Hub, what messages are coming through for Update Hub to finish off? So we've got here, let only love constantly pour out of you towards yourself and onto others and into the world. So it's a reminder for you to let only love pour out of you. Come from love in everything that you do. You are so loved. So you're being reminded that you are loved beyond measure, by your spirit guides, by your angels. And then we also have here, you don't have to be doing all the time. Meditation, stillness, rest, just being. So again, that message of going within, meditation, stillness, rest, just being. You don't have to be doing all the time or to be out there all the time. So you're really being guided to spend more time going within and, meditating and connecting with your inner world. You deserve happiness and to have all of your dreams come true. So you're being shown here that you deserve all those things, your dreams coming true, and you deserve happiness. So really beautiful. I hope that helps. Okay. Right, I have to come off. Honestly, my back, I've been on here more than 3 hours. Like I said, I will come back on again another time and join the channel. and and you see when I come back on, but I really have to come off. My back is actually hurting. So thank you so much, everyone, and thank you for joining the live. Thank you for the donations. Thank you, moderators. Victor, amazing for all that you do. I need to go and hydrate, and I am sending you all so much love, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love.